of the valley. This valley, he said, was full of bones. And he said to me, I'm jumping one verse 3, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, you know. Again he said to me, prophesy over these bones and say to them, O dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says the Lord God to these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter you, that you may come to life. I will put sinews on you, and make flesh grow back on you. I will cover you with skin, and put breath in you, that you may come alive, and you will know that I am the Lord. So I prophesied as I was commanded. Please notice that verse 7. I did not prophesy as I desired. I prophesied as I was commanded. And as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a rattling, and the bones came together, bone to its bone, but there was no breath in them. And he said to me, prophesy to the breath, and say to the breath, thus says the Lord God, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe on this slain, that they may come to life. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they came to life and stood on their feet, an exceedingly great army. What's the principle here? There's what they call the prophetic utterance in Christianity. It is when we take the difference between meditation and prophetic declaration is that meditation you are speaking to yourself, engineering so that your spirit and soul and your body will follow the will of God. You are arranging your being so that you will not be afraid. You are arranging your being so that you will do the will of God. In meditation, you are speaking to yourself. Thou shalt meditate therein day and night, so that you will be able to do what is written in the book. The aim of meditation is personal conversion. The aim of meditation is personal edification. You want to be able to do what God is saying. You want to react to life the way God says you should react. If he says, fear not, you will meditate on it. I will not be afraid. The Lord said, fear not. Fear not, it is I. God is with me. You know, you are speaking to yourself. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. So why should I be afraid? He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For the Lord is with me. See, you see what I'm doing? I'm arranging my body, my spirit, my soul to align with God's order. I'm talking to myself. That's meditation. But in prophetic declaration, I am speaking to the tree. No one will eat from your fruit again from now on. And then the tree will wither from the root, like Jesus said. Look at here. Ezekiel prophesied as he was commanded, and bones began to have life again. That is, he had meditated, let's put it like this, on the word of God. The word of God had come to him. He had interacted with God. He had taken time aside. He had heard the word of God. But the word of God that he heard had no effect on the earth. It will have no effect on the earth until that word is put on the mouth of a prophet, and the prophet issues it forth. Please, you must understand something. When we're talking about prophet now, we're not talking about the man that appears on television and calls himself a prophet. It's not like a man like me, all right? Now, I'm not saying people like that don't exist. I may be a prophet of God. I'm not undermining that office at all. I'm trying to say that when you use the word prophet in this context, every child of God is a prophet. In which case, Moses said, I wish they were all prophets. And that's what God does. He said, touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. When David was quoting that, he was not referring to Jeremiah, to Isaiah, to Nahum. No, he was talking about Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and their descendants. He was speaking about those patriarchs. What am I trying to say? When it comes to the matters of this earth, the children of God, the church of God, they are the prophet of God. I hope you're getting my point. So that if we speak to our nation and we say, peace, let peace reign. Do you get my point? We are issuing the word of God into the land. And many times when we pray, that is where God is actually directing us to. The mistake we make a lot of times is this. We want to issue forth our own instruction. We want to issue forth our own desire. We'll sit down and be declaring things that God has not spoken. He said, I did not set these prophets, yet they ran. Now, so, for us to issue forth prophetic declarations, the first thing we do is to soak ourselves in the word of God. You don't just start issuing the instructions. You pray first. You meditate first. You interact with the Spirit, like we've been talking about. You seek the face of God. Because there are times we prophesy against what God wants to do. It's not everything that God is doing that will look nice. I hope you get my point. So the prophetic assignment is not always nice. In fact, I believe in this season, that one of the things that the church needs to do is to declare the judgment of God against iniquity in this land. Prophetic declaration. To say, arise, O Lord, let your enemies be scattered. Arise. Let the doers of iniquity not prosper. Let them be uprooted. Say, hear, O heavens, hear, O earth. In this nation, those that kill the innocent, those that subvert justice will not be established. If they sit on a throne, it will burn up. We declare the word of God against them. Because we are so used to God of miracle that small, sweet things. There are times the church needs to go up in its prophetic office and prophesy against iniquity. What can governments do if the church will not put a blessing upon the land? Next to nothing. Next to nothing. Let me tell you something. People think that what would need this country, what would they be talking, I'm sorry to say it, arrant nonsense. That we can come together. How can you come together when God has not spoken to you? Come together. If they decree a thing, it will not be established. Except the Lord decreed it first. He said, they may gather, but I will scatter. He said, concerning them to be spoken, these are a people against whom the Lord has indignation every time. People don't understand it. What the nation needs, now I'm talking about it, the church needs to arise and declare, what we do sometimes, we declare fragmented word of God. Because I did not send these people. Yet this prophet, they ran. He said, woe to him that says to the wicked, shall be well with him. How can the prophet look at people who are walking in sin, say, it shall be well? God said, no. Look first. Are they walking in righteousness? Each man is going his own way, walking in iniquity of his heart. God says, say to them, it shall not be well with them. People think Jesus came to bless people by force. It's a lie. Jesus came to destroy the wicked and to bless those who are repentant. John said, bear fruit in keeping with repentance. If you are listening, that's why we preach. Repent, for the kingdom of God is around. The kingdom of God does not come in peace. It comes with judgment. It's only peace to those who have repented. And if anybody listens to me today, you have not repented of your sins, listen to me. The soul that sins, thus says the Lord, it shall die. It's not my word. It's scripture. What I care about is that you repent and obey the word of God. So when God says, the soul that sins, it shall die, it is a sin for me not to say it. It is a sin for me to say to you, there's no problem. He said, they have healed the heart of the daughters of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when indeed there is no peace. What happened? The prophets were going to Israel saying that you shall have peace. Jeremiah says a lie. You will not have peace. He said, how can you have peace? You are walking in sin. How can you have peace? You are disobeying God. How can you have peace? Each man is walking in the stubbornness of his heart. He said, you cannot have peace. And he said, woe to those prophets that say to the wicked, there shall be well with them. And I feel like saying this to people again. If you're a prophet listening to me, stop prophesying rebellion against God. Otherwise, in this year, you will go the way of an lie. Because God does not take it kindly with prophets who instigate rebellion against him. What is rebellion? How do you do that? It is simply by saying to the wicked, it shall be well with you. That's all they need to do. And the Lord is displayed with such prophets.
We trust you were blessed by that message. This program is a teaching outreach of Kingdom Word Ministries, reaching you from Enugu. For more information and for free downloads of other messages, books and more, please visit our website at pastor.ng. We'll appreciate your feedback. You can call us on 080-7711-8777 or send a mail to radiosermons@gmail.com. Do join us again next time on this program, and until then, may the Lord be with you.
Hear me now!
I like the music. You got the best music.
So what station is this? Magic 102.9 ABBA.
I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants a blast of magic, magic, magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Set no substitute.
Ndị be anyị na bọla chie.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ṣe dáadáa la jí.
Ndị toika emesiere o.
Ina kwanan ku an tashi lafiya sannun ku fa.
Mamman jokwano.
Unu kao, unu mao.
Igba mao.
Unu fọtla ekwa.
Leba yo na sala chi o.
Songo iya.
Nete anụ na ekwa no.
Wado urobo wado.
Ndị ka anyị maazị nọ. Ka kwano nka.
Introducing Ike the D.
Ike the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
Ike, you don't play your music and I won't call the police.
And it's now.
Something for everyone.
Stand by for action.
I'm kind of wondering where are all the happy-go-lucky people this morning. Come on, y'all. You can start with a smile. Start your day with a smile and turn on your hotline. Yes, the best attire, the best designer money can buy. Free smile in the morning. Only you can make yourself happy. I must attest to that. It's not part of your prayer menu in the morning. I don't go on my knees in the morning and and ask God to make me happy. I want to stay happy. It's all up to me. It's all up to me. It's optional. Because God already gave me the platform this morning. And you look at me, I'm already where I want to be. It's all up to me to squeeze my face. And somebody went to bed angry last night. You cannot wake up angry again. You're killing yourself. Check your BP before you move. But by the way, thank you. Thanks for joining us. It's a brand new day and old school. We do every Wednesday. Let's shake it down. I'm glad you're in.
Yes, I do. Now give me just a little girl, I've been missing you. And you know, it's funny. Every time I get to feeling this way, I wish I had you near me. I want to reach out and touch you. I can't stop thinking of the things we do. The way you call me, baby, when I'm holding you. I shake and I shiver when I know you're near. Then you whisper in my ear, oh baby, well, well. You read my mind. You know you did. I wanna shake you down. Oh baby, I can give you all the loving you need. Oh, come on, let me take you down. Well,
Whoa, yeah, sure, shake it all down. We're flashing back to the years. The years when music was just fun. Music was fun. Musicians and artists play music for the love of music, but it's a different thing altogether. The years when if somebody tells you I love you, you don't need a lie detector to know if my heart is saying yes and doing a different thing. Hey, thank you, Gregory. That's all right. It's 6:10 in the morning. If you're an ABA city, you're gonna brace up. It's more like a back to work day. The holidays is over, all right? Don't be late to work. Look at from Friday on a long weekend, Monday, Tuesday again, and you're taking excuse again today. Don't wait and don't sleep on your hustle today. If you are in Aba and environs, yeah, more like a rainy day. With thunderstorms looking up in the afternoon, up at 31 degrees. Yeah, under a south-southwesterly wind direction, and the speed limit, not the time I can take the roof off. No. In the 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, and the chance of rain is just 70% at the moment. So smart and so cool. The badge. Well, sure, I feel like rocking it all morning. The bad, thank you, right? She's not so smart. The mind, yeah, it's not smart, so smart again, you know. The mind, heart, sometimes deceptive and all that. But it's so cool. Yeah, I love the way we're rolling this morning. I'm taking my time. Yeah, I'm taking my time to get a good start for myself. And I don't know what gets you going in the morning, but I just gonna suggest that you take the best shot you can. And yeah, catch it early. Catch it early. He's recommended you catch it early before it sleeps. So what's on our trending list? A whole lot happened while men sleep. Yeah, while we snore. Listen, on the trend this morning, it's number one on the trend. In the aftermath of the Eid al-Kabir, President Bola Tinubu that said that though there is poverty and suffering in Nigeria, that Nigeria is not the only nation facing such situation. Yeah. Can you react? You can shout and say, respond. Don't bother, you can send your text on our Facebook page. Yeah, Mr. President said Nigeria is not only the only country in a mess, you know. It's and cautioned criminals against vandalism of rail tracks, stealing of electric cables, describing such acts as pure sabotage. And he also said that good economics at a harsh time was the challenge his administration must face, adding that no matter how difficult, no matter how tense, how difficult and how challenging it could be, he will not turn his back on Nigeria and Nigerians. President Tinubu, who spoke in Lagos when he received a delegation of the National Assembly who came to felicitate with him on the occasion of the Eid al-Kabir, as happened on yesterday, on Monday, he urged citizens to embrace a new value system. Embrace a new value system to make progress. But the president's comment that Nigeria was not the only country facing poverty somehow evoked criticisms and reactions from former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and even the Labour Party LP presidential candidate in 2023, and who said he was elected to tackle instead of amplifying poverty. You see that? That the president, he was there to remind him that he was actually he knew the state of the nation, the decay in the system, and he said, "Hey, I'm the man who will take Israel to the promised land." Now, Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party LP, said he was elected to tackle instead of amplifying poverty, and should stop making excuses for allegedly, inflicting multidimensional poverty on Nigerians. We stop it there, right? Well, the face of the turbulence in Rivers State, Rivers politics, the highs and lows, the drama, the mayhem, it took a twist yesterday, right? You know what happened, and it's just still, I'm surprised it's still on the trending list this morning. The Wike Fubara, the feud spilled to local government headquarters yesterday. 2 persons were feared dead in Rivers. Youths besieged the headquarters of many local government areas following the expiration of the tenure of the chairman of the 23 local governments in Rivers State. And this is coming as the state governor, Fubara, would thank the ex-chairman for their service and directed the heads of local government administration in the 23 local government to take charge. Fubara also assured residents that he will fearlessly lead the way to ensure that peace continues to prevail in the state. While some, also protecting all patriotic supporters for standing on the path of truth, reacting to the crisis in the state, elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark blamed former Governor Nyesom Wike for the precarious situation in Rivers State, insisting that the godfatherism must die in Rivers. And somebody said, amen. Yeah, the godfatherism must die. That's the residue of godfatherism. That's what the people went to elephants have been fighting, and the people are suffering so much distraction in the system. You can think of that. Well, godfatherism, according to Clark, must end in Rivers State. Yeah, sure, it'll end, and I hope at the end of 4 years or maybe 8 years for Fubara, you will not repeat the same feat. But you knew what was going to come when you took the anointing from your godfather. But war without end. I don't know how it's going to end. We're watching closely. Now, away from that, it's still in the same Rivers issue. Some members of the House of Representatives, under the edges of G60, the G60 have urged Rivers Governor to charge former local government chairman in the state with treason for attempting to continue in office despite the expiration of their 3-year tenure. A policeman, a vigilante operative lost their lives while some persons invaded the Omuma local government area headquarters. Away from that, now check what's happening in Anambra State. Is number 4 on our 300 trending list. Anambra government, through the Ministry of Women and Social Welfare, we had arrested a couple and another for suspected human trafficking in Ifiteduno. Ifiteduno is the Nduno Kofia local government area of Anambra State. Yeah. Now, the media aide of the Women Affairs Commissioner, Chidimma, who disclosed this yesterday, said the couple, Temple and Indodisi Wankwo, were arrested alongside one Ebere while attempting to sell their own baby, to sell their baby daughter for 1 million naira. Imagine that. The couple is suspected to have sold their other 2 children, who they claimed have died. But every day for the thief, one day for the owner. What do you blame yourself? If you ask, you say, Satan, I don't know what I did. Oh yeah, Satan. Nobody ever saw Satan with his eyes. The Satan in you, in us, is what we are working sometimes. We say the work of devil. I see that. Well, the tragedy again is really trending. The news filtered early hours of yesterday, and it's still trending at this moment. A soldier serving under the 14th Brigade headquarters at Goodluck Jonathan Ebele General Barracks in Ahofia and Abia State, attached to the 144 Battalion's Forward Operation Base FOB at Ngwa High School in Abai here, Osisoma. We had committed suicide. The soldier, Command Sergeant Major CSN Vitalis, a senior non-commissioned officer from Ukwala. Ukwala is in Ngopala local government area of Imo State. He shot himself in front of the FOB gate. You know the story. You heard it. The reason for his decision to take his own life at the army camp remains unknown. It remains unknown. No suicide note was found, but sources also reported that prior to his death, there had been no incident of domestic violence or work-related disciplinary action against him by authorities in the battalion. The disease that we had was reportedly due to retire from service in October this year. In October, leaving his colleagues bewildered as to why he chose to take his own life. A big shock to my system.
Your love.
so shocking, Roberto Flack. Thank you. It's shocking news, and it's surely going to take me a long time to really understand. Yeah, and what could make someone take his life? Yeah, I know some things we can change, like we can change our past, of course, there's something, but killing my future over what? Hello? I'll sleep over you, okay? All right. Yes, I just need widen the cycle right now. See what's really going on. You can reach out to me. Call me on the phone. Do we have time for phone calls? I don't know, but come on. The fastest way to reach me or embrace me every morning via our social platforms. You can quickly do that on facebook.com/MagicFmAba, and just that one line. Not two. It's a short line. That's all I want. Okay, thank you. Now see what we got going on Oneni. Yeah, you're blessed. You woke up thankful. Remember to hashtag up and grateful. Or if you can hashtag and put on your wall, it's a week-long assignment. You can just pronounce and say that, yeah, God, I'm up and grateful. I'm sure He continue to bless you as you do that. Well, thank you for hooking up. You're in our area mode right now. Alec, you see, just said good morning. Good morning, Alec. Hope you're good. At 811, we got your back. You're always you. Also, Francis is in Cold City, and our regular friend, our brother indeed, Godwin Ozago, is in London, England this morning. We greet you with Jesus joy in our heart. Yes. And Joseph Uzoma, how is it with you? Hope it's really wonderful. A brand new day. The holiday is over, so you're gonna hit the road. And don't be sad, don't be late. Sammy Obisike, we saying hello to Sammy. It's Sammy in Fox Road. Good morning, Sammy. Gospel Jonathan, spread the good news, gospel. Yeah, God said He's got your back today as usual. So don't sleep on the opportunity laying ahead. Well, it's Jeremiah Oji saying hello to everyone listening. We got your back, Jerry. Yeah, Okizio from a town, Portaco Road. Ijoma favor. You're highly favored. There's no doubt about that. We love you like Hail Mary. Chibuzu got you. We greet you too. And Kingsley Ihechi. Hello, Kings. Wake all the kings up. Wake all the kings. You're grateful to God. Israel in the BC. 83 Ingram. Okay, you're loving the old school. I get you. I love old school too. And Anthony Clinton in our Susu Road. Yeah, AK Ibezim. What's in the bag this morning, AK? Yeah, let's get it going. No time to waste. Motive, we salute you. Hey, comrade, we greet you with Jesus joy. You're saddened with what's really unfolding in River State. Well, sure, that's where we are. Yeah. Orwell Wosu in Dolumbe said Atiku was right on target about what he said, what's going on in Nigeria and all that. That's it for sure. We're looking for solution. Do I have a witness here? Hello. Who is this? Come on, yeah.
Abri, good morning.
Abri waiting.
Your man, Olubo, begging for
You got 10 seconds on this. So what's going on, Olubo? Come on, yeah, man.
Fine, fine. Everything is fine. I thank God for today.
Beautiful.
God give us life today.
Beautiful.
The Almighty God will find in Jesus' name.
Me. Thank you. I will return after this.
Good morning. 102.9. Good morning. Stay right here.
Miss Molly has a baby who was sick. She phones to the doctor to be quick. The doctor came running with a Rexall drop, and he knocked on the door with a rat-a-tat-tat. Rexall paracetamol drops. R-E-X-A-L-L. Rexall paracetamol drops. Then the baby was happy and started to play.
Rexall paracetamol drops is good to treat feverish conditions in babies. Rexall paracetamol has fruity taste, is mild on the child's digestive system, and also comes in tablets for adults and syrup for children. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. Rexall paracetamol, another quality product from Daily Need Industries.
Drink that, don't go for it. Life na highway, me I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, no limit.
antiquated. We got to recreate and rebrand. That is what I'm interested in. Let us come close and unite. Make we try love one another. This thing really got me mad. Make we forget our parties. Let's come together as one.
Security and a clean environment is everyone's business, not just the government. Let us come together irrespective of tribe, cultural, religious, political zone, political affiliation, and increase vigilance by partnering security agencies to keep Abia safe. Remember, the Operation Crush Security Outfit by Alex Oti administration is still in full force in all the nooks and crannies in Abia State. Not just that, Governor Alex Oti does not want Abians to engage in street trading any longer because it poses great risk for the traders and community at large and could lead to unsanitary condition on the street as well as waste accumulation. Stop street trading today and help Governor Alex Oti fix and secure Abia.
This message is brought to you by Abia State Orientation Agency under the distinguished leadership of Pastor Dike Nwankwo.
A double punch of Sunday and ammonia queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. It is anti-malaria therapy. And you will bounce back to life. Comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. No 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria.
Yes, 14 and above.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited. If symptoms persist. Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so. As I step into the room, waiting like on the passive. Come to stay. GBC smells so. As I step into the room, waiting like on the passive. I know fit understand the smell, but don't worry, come out and for nose. Just strike your pose. Try this Obonge air freshener. GBC don't come, we no go disappoint you. Oh yeah, spread the goodness all over. GBC smells so. Holla me GBC, GBC, holla me GBC, GBC, holla me GBC, GBC, holla me GBC air freshener. Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so nice.
To become our distributor, call 0708 342 0146 or 0909 461 7661.
GBC Air Freshener. Breathe life.
Enjoy the delicious creamy goodness of Cowbell. Cowbell contains Vitarich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development. Use Cowbell in your tea, cereal, pap, and other meals of choice. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
Tell me which kind thing we find if you wash away. Tomato paste or coffee stain your body. Viva go wash away. Chicken if I have close now, all you need for Viva to wash away.
Erisco tomato paste.
See, instead, I go give you buttered tomato.
Mbano, Otio, Babu. Be like saying that people like you, the wicked our country people. You see this Erisco, Then take correct natural ingredients, make them. If not made in Nigeria, like Erisco, Richiku, or Magico tomato paste, get many benefits. You help grow our economy. And drop plenty nyafo. And when you put them inside mouth, it's sweet. And it dig the one for body.
Buy Erisco, Richico, or Najiko 100% natural tomato paste. Buy made in Nigeria. Buy Erisco products.
Welcome to Lagos Star Wire and Cable. Super quality, standard, made in Nigeria wire and cable. Pure copper, full 100 meters. Certified by Mancap. Lagos Star Wire and Cable comes in single, flex, flat, and TRS. Lagos Star Wire and Cable is available in all electrical shops nationwide. Oh yes, think quality standard wire and cable. Think Lagos Star Wire and Cable.
Pass me the ball, Joe. See, now who the limp come so? Hello. Hey, oh boy. Which time begin limp with walking stick now?
Now, muscle have joint pains. Since that yesterday game, he come be like, say, the time I muscle to my bones.
Harry, now so you come the use stick waka like papa. You never hear of Vilicin Balm? Vilicin Balm na brand of methyl salicylate and menthol crystal. We will give you effective and soothing relief from body pain, aches, lumbar and rheumatism, whether na for work or play. Vilicin na effective soothing balm for old and young people of them. Harry, my man. Now you the dribble like this? Where you walking stick now? Vilicin Balm, rub balm for cold, catarrh, aches and pains. Vilicin Balm, now daily need industries they make them. If you not better after 3 days, I better go see your doctor.
Chinedu! Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is that jollof ready?
Right on time. Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix.
It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, Ma. Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Neya.
Nne milk.
Oba uru, detu yireki ihu.
Keduzie.
Or the milky.
Ofuma.
Or the creamy. Obu Milo 3-in-1 the milky na creamy makagi. Or the milky ofuma. Ekwesi imitinye kwa milk ozo.
Ahuru ya n'anya nne.
Yeah, Omoge Milo Ohoro 3-in-1 at Odimo to the milk.
With the members of Osauku Labour Party stakeholders.
Milo, Ike Makiganiu.
Milo. Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama, ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piazza 939# ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
Make una listen Kenunti. If you know say you be outdoor advertising practitioner, more branded mobile vehicle operator, this one na full now. The Abia State Signages and Advertising Agency, ABSA, they call una to come and renew una advertising licenses for the year 2024. All of una will be outdoor practitioners. Can afford to present una licenses. No office signed in Aba and Umuahia for verification and revalidation. Umuahia office signing on a Civil Service Commission premises off Ochendo bypass in Kabanona, Aba South Local Government Headquarters Annex. Immediately where you you pass Department of Health building. Oh, make una know say if you no comply before June 30, 2024, you fit lose your license. So to before one, not to before army. You fit reach APSA with this number them 091 222 09965 or 090 44 122 251 for more Torio. To add to that one, APSA they remind businessmen and women, churches, schools, and the general public them say it they against the law of the state to post advert materials anyhow for the state when you no get approval from the agency. Make una know say na the indiscriminate posting of advert materials they make our state they look dirty and also they contribute to the nyama where they block our gutters and waterways. So make we help make Abia State better. Sign Honorable Mrs. Victoria Dibuma Onwubiko, MD/CEO, APSA.
E get something you go notice with people wey don make am. Dem dey always dey strong and active. Dem no get dull moments because say dem go first knack correct wakis for morning. Dem come take the Dion syrup of hemoglobin support body. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 na the ogbonge blood tonic to help your body system so you go fit perform wella for work and even for play.
Vacancy exists at Trace Garden Hotel, number 5 Brush Street, Aba for the following positions: electrical maintenance personnel and air-conditioned maintenance personnel. Interested persons should urgently apply to the manager. Trace Garden Hotel, number 5 Brush Street, Aba, Abia State. Signed, Management.
Mama John, why you dey cry now?
Why I no go cry when malaria don nearly finish my family? The thing just dey spoil our show anyhow. My husband no fit go him shop since yesterday. My first pikin get interview for back this week and him sister wan write final exam.
Now all of them come like down like vegetable like this. You never hear of Clatem?
Clatem?
Yes, Clatem. Clatem na brand of Artemether and Lumenfantrine wey dem make to pursue malaria comot for you and your family body well. Clatem get convenient tablets for adults and syrup for pikin dem. Use Clatem so that malaria no go tie you and your family hustle down like vegetable wey enter hot water. Make you read the leaflet wey dey inside the pack and if symptoms persist after 3 days, abeg make you go consult your doctor.
Mama, I don't go the interview. Thank you for the Clatem.
Mama, bye-bye. My paper go soon start.
Sweetheart, where my key? I dey go work.
Clatem, thank you.
Clatem, cure malaria fiam. Make you read the leaflet wey dey inside the pack and if symptoms persist after 3 days, abeg make you go consult your doctor.
Marketed and distributed by Claron Medicals Limited.
Oga builder, oga contractor, oga investor, you dey look for better aluminium wey go use roof that your beautiful house wey you build o. No think again no because of say that way you dey find for Sokoto, e don land for Shokosho because of say Agnes aluminium roofing products don enter market o. They are producers of all kinds of aluminium roofing sheet o wey be say if you want am for stone coated tiles, met couple, step tiles, long span roofing sheet, Cameroon zinc, they talk say they get am nyafo. They dey into general contract and supply of goods and services, including general building materials and accessories. You fit locate them for kilometer 7 Aba Enugu Road, Umigwe Junction, Osisioma, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. If you want to talk to
Dr. Agnes Nwamma Herbal Dental,
CEO Managing Director, call am for
0816-719-5073.
Again, 0816-719-5073 or 0916-224-7813. Agnes Aluminium Roofing Product. Now you be tam for roofing material.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now. Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria must tackle banditry terrorism to reduce food price hike. Gunshots as pro-Fubara youths occupy River State local government areas. From the foreign scene, President Joe Biden to give legal status to 500,000 undocumented spouses. Details of these and more, including business, entertainment, sports, and weather update in a moment. Remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or WhatsApp 0907 677 1029. I am Bonnie Onogu with the news. The news in full. President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria must find a way to tackle banditry, terrorism, and bad roads to address food price hikes. Ajiri Ngilali, the presidential spokesperson, in a statement yesterday, said President Tinubu made this known when he met with the delegation of the National Assembly in Lagos. Tinubu stressed that 60 to 70% of food is damaged in Nigeria due to bad roads, banditry, and terrorism. The president's comment came as Nigerians continued to groan over rising food prices. The National Bureau of Statistics' latest Consumer Price Index and Inflation Report said Nigeria's headline and food inflation surged to 33.95% and 44.66% in May 2024. Meanwhile, residents and business owners in Aba, Abia State, Nigeria, have expressed anger on the rise in cost of goods. The rising cost of goods in the market has sparked concerns among many Abians who worry about how they will afford basic necessities. Some of the traders who exercise their anger on foodstuff price hike spoke with Magic FM's correspondent Chinyere Priska, grieving over the increase and its ripple effect on society. Mrs. Fine Moha, who broke down in tears, lamented that they are struggling to make ends meet as they can't meet up with the cost of goods.
Laugh and the worst. Ofu akpa is 240,000. Kebo organ the worst. So them boy show man no show me say things got real high. At least egweta ha umota kringiri. Organ ka posho konga pia kwarecha. Adera azota also 12,000. Ota also 150,000. Ejide ere otu cup also 1,000. So ado tunu ngiji bata osenye maka hu to ndị gọọmenti anya ka release ya maka ụmụ ogbenye. Ewotala. Ọ dị anya ndị free iri n'ihi na ọ banye ndị ire. But ndị je ga abịa azụrụ ya. Adịwa afụfụ. Dị na onwe ndị lenwe ha adịwa ya. Ye dị ụmụ okorobịa da so
Uchechi Basi, who also expressed anger on the high cost of goods, stated that they are low on sales and patronage with no profit at the end of the day.
Things is very, very costly than before. Beans now 200 and something thousand one bar, and a cup is 650. The lower price now 600. Everything now is cost. We are suffering too much. Please, if government can help us, let them help us. If they can put math on this thing, they should put math. Everything is now cost. No gain on market. If we continue like this, how can we manage and eat?
Away from that now, the federal government has asked owners of private jets in the country to present documents for verification. It gave the order in a notice through the Nigeria Customs Service, NCS. The NCS said the exercise aims to identify improperly imported private aircraft without documentation, ensure proper imports, and for maximum revenue collection. The exercise will start today and is expected to last for 30 days. It said the verification will hold from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. According to the notice, owners and operators of private jets in the country are to come with some relevant documents. These include Aircraft Certificate of Registration, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority's Flight Operation Compliance Certificate, NCAA's Maintenance Compliance Certificate, NCAA's Permit for Non-Commercial Flights, and Temporary Import Permit, if applicable. The development came 1 year after the federal government put on hold the exercise. The government had planned to recover import duty running into billions of naira from some private jet operators who had taken advantage of technical loopholes to evade the payment of import duties. The Chief of Army Staff, COS, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, has described the performance of troops in the recent operations to clear the remnants of terrorists in the northeast as outstanding. Lagbaja made this known in an interview with newsmen in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, where he celebrated Eid al-Kabir with the troops of the Northeast Joint Task Force Operation Hardin Kai. Lagbaja assured the troops of sustained support to continue delivering on their assigned tasks of restoring peace and security in the region and Nigeria in general. The COS lauded the ingenuity of the Theater Command through its mechanical and electrical engineering units for repairing most of the damaged equipment recovered from the terrorists. This, he noted, were particularly vehicles that could be used to further enhance operations of units and formations in the zone. And since the frightful May 30 incident that saw the killing of 5 soldiers at Obikaba Junction, the city of Aba has been highly tensed, leaving its residents in fear. In the past weeks, there have been cases of non-road robbery, shop burglary, among other social vices. Magic FM last week had reported of emerging criminal activities in Aba, especially along the Obikaba axis and at Okebu Junction, where a lady's phone was snatched. Madam Vincent Princess Unoma, a POS agent who also owns a commercial phone charging kiosk at number 5 Umola Road, Aba, alleged that two unidentified men yesterday waylaid her at gunpoint and threatened to shoot her. Speaking with Magic FM correspondent Harry Chidera, she stated that her POS machines, cash in large sums, and mobile phones kept in her custody were taken.
This morning, I was sitting in my shop, then two guys came to my shop. They point gun at me. They said that if I shout that they will shoot me. And I do POS and also charge people phone. Then they now bag people's phone. The phone is more. And also collected all the money that I'm using to do POS, including my own phone too. So then, yes, I'm the only victim there.
Madam Princess expressed frustration and pleaded with security agencies to swing into action for the recovery of her lost items and others under his custody. There was a skirmish when the outgone chairman of Port Harcourt local government area in River State, Orwell Ihunda, attempted to enter the council secretariat yesterday. Governor Siminalai Fubara of River State had asked the heads of local government administration to take charge of the 23 councils in the state. This was after the 3-year tenure of the council chairpersons, their vices and councillors ended on Monday. But in a viral video cited by Magic FM, gunshots were fired when Orwell attempted to enter the secretariat. He was chased away by some youths when he tried to make his way into the premises. Reacting Chairman Ijo Youth Congress, Tamono Popo, said it was an aberration to democracy to still have the local government area chairman to stay beyond June 17.
We are here in solidarity with democracy. We are law-abiding citizens. We are Ijaw people. We stand for justice, we stand for peace, and we stand for equity. What is happening today is an aberration to democracy. It is against democracy. It is against democratic practice in Nigeria. The past local government chairman took hold of office that after 3 years they would take a bow and leave. For them to stay more than 3 years, an aberration to the practice of democracy. These are people who supported you. I am not from Nasarawa State. I am from River State. I am from Bobonga local government. The judges you're seeing here are from River State, and they belong to each of the different local governments. Yeah. We voted for these people. We voted for these people. What we are doing today is our civil rights to say peacefully we don't want anarchy in River State.
Meanwhile, a vehicle belonging to George Agriolu, who is the outgone local government chairman of Obiakpo, was also vandalized in the fiasco that ensued yesterday. And following the renewed political crisis in River State, Nigerian activist Aisha Yesufu has claimed that the state governor, Siminalai Fubara, is more reliable than his predecessor, Nyesom Wike. The face-off between Fubara and Wike, the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, has thrown the state into chaos. Reacting to the crisis, Aisha, in a post on her X handle, chided the FCT minister over his alleged involvement in the ongoing crisis. According to Aisha, President Bola Tinubu would rather have a deal with Fubara than Wike, stressing that the minister has no relevance in River State structure. You're listening to the news at dawn on Magic 102.9 FM. Aba, and next is Business Update.
President Bola Tinubu has said that the high price of food items in the country can be attributed to the loss of 60% to 70% of food produced due to external damages such as bad road banditry and terrorism. This was contained in a statement by the president's spokesperson Ajuri Ngelale. According to Tinubu, without good roads to transport food to the population, even if farmers grow it, losing 60 to 70% to external damages means Nigerians will have to pay more. The president also said that the government must eliminate banditry and terrorism to allow farmers to return and cultivate their farmlands. Food inflation rose to 40.66% in May. This was as the cost of food rose by 61% from 25.25% in June 2022 to 40.66% in May 2024, highlighting the steady rise in the cost of living. This is according to analysis of the latest Consumer Price Index and Inflation Report released by the National Bureau of Statistics. The CPI measures the average change over time in the prices of goods and services consumed by people for day-to-day living. The exodus of multinationals from the Nigerian economy has caused the country a 94 trillion naira loss of output in 5 years, according to an economist and former director of research and advocacy at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Nigeria, Dr. Vincent Wani. Multiple multinationals have left Nigeria by either scaling down operations, transferring ownership, or selling their stakes. Over 10 companies shut down operations in 2020. In 2021, more than 20 companies exited. In 2022, over 15 known brands left Nigeria. In the first 6 months of this year, 5 listed major companies had left Nigeria, including Microsoft Nigeria, Total Energies Nigeria, PZ Cousin Nigeria PLC, Kimberly-Clark Nigeria. Data from the National Pension Commission (PENCOM) indicates the Nigeria Pension Fund's assets have increased to 19.787 trillion naira as of April 30, 2024. This marks a growth of approximately 0.6% compared to the 19.669 trillion naira recorded as the net asset value in March 2024. The figures were disclosed in PENCOM's monthly report for April 2024. For Magic Business News, I am Ruth Ohams.
Now, news, sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. Means variety and breaking news when it happens.
102.9 FM.
Still on the news from the foreign scene, President Joe Biden is set to announce a new policy that would protect hundreds of thousands of undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens from deportation, according to administration officials. The issue of immigration has proven an election year headache for Mr. Biden, who recently issued a sweeping executive action to curb record migrant arrivals at the U.S.-Mexico border. The new policy will apply to those who have been in the country for at least 10 years and will allow them to work in the U.S. legally. The White House believes more than 500,000 spouses will benefit. It marks the most significant relief program for undocumented migrants already in the United States since the Obama administration announced the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, in 2012. Entertainment now. Nigerian singer Shimishola Kosoko, popularly known as Shimi, has opened up about her struggles with imposter syndrome. The mother of one said she had always enjoyed the privilege of knowing herself deeply, but in recent years she had endured the discomfort of losing herself. She explained that she felt like a stranger to herself. The singer on her X handle on yesterday said making her upcoming album Lost and Found helped her rediscover herself. She added that the album is about her reclaiming her chemistry with music, melody, and love stories. Now, sports. The final of the 2024 President Federation Cup will be held at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja, on Saturday, June 29. The Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) announced that the men's and women's finals would be played at the same venue on the same day. The women's final will begin at 1 p.m. while the men's final will commence at 4 p.m. and has been the tradition for so many years. Meanwhile, the quarterfinals of the women's competition will take place today with Benin City, Asaba, and Enugu as hosts. The semifinals of the men's competition will take place on Thursday, the 20th of June, with Abuja and Lafia as host centers. In the men's semifinals, Abia Warriors and Kano Pillars will clash at the Lafia City Stadium on Thursday. El Kanemi Warriors and Kebbi United will do battle in the other semi-final at the NFF FIFA Goal Project Abuja also on Thursday.
Magic 102.9 weather.
The weatherman says there will be thunderstorms during the daytime. Temperature will be high at 32 degrees Celsius. Winds will be going south at 11 kilometers per hour, and the chance of rain is 40%. There will be considerable cloudiness with slight rain showers in the evening hours. Temperature dropping to 23 degrees Celsius, and winds blowing light and variable, and the chance of rain 60%. That concludes the news this morning. Now a look at the top stories before we go. President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria must tackle banditry and terrorism as well as bad roads to reduce food price hike. Gunshots were heard as pro-Fubara youths occupied River State local government area secretariats yesterday. And from the foreign scene, President Joe Biden is to give legal status to 500,000 undocumented spouses. Remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or via WhatsApp 0907 677 1029. I am Bonnie Unugu. Thanks for listening.
Well, I don't know, but Rivers crisis turned bloody yesterday. Fubara Wiki feud spread to local government. And one notable comment that kind of caught my attention, elder statesman Edwin Clark blamed the former governor Wiki for the precarious situation in Rivers State, insisting that godfatherism must end in Rivers. I don't know, it's unending and there's no end in sight in what's the turbulence in Rivers politics.
Yes, first of all, godfatherism. I recall that we spoke to Dan Wanyangu, formerly of a Labour Party, now Zenith Labour Party, yesterday on People in Politics, and he did say when we mentioned to him the issue of godfatherism, and that was an offshoot of what is happening in Rivers. And he did say that with the look of things, godfatherism may not just end yet. And I want to add that godfatherism, as it is in Nigeria, has become endemic. It is everywhere, but in the southern hemisphere of this country, it is not well played out. It exists in the north too, because they have better political knowledge. You hardly hear of one godfather controlling the man he put there or his successor and all that. Not quite in the open. Yes, you can mention one or two, but it has often led to a division amongst them. Kano is a practical example, and we can even take time again if we have all the time in the world. But in the south, no. In Wiki that we have on record saying when you leave office, please pack your bag and go, is playing the opposite completely.
Honestly.
We saw this coming, what is happening in Rivers now, because as at yesterday, 9 a.m., the youths had occupied virtually all the local governments in River State, including Obiakpo, where, Wiki is from. He has become absolutely unpopular. And I recall that almost everyone who called did say that they were against him because he's the perpetrator of this whole act. Some blamed President Tinubu that beyond the truce meeting he called much earlier, which was just a loud silence as far as I call it, he should have gone furthermore to ask Wiki that all fingers point at you. Please withdraw and concentrate on what is going on in Abuja, which is your portfolio for now.
Focus.
All right. But I know, as a matter of fact, that Wiki cannot go anywhere. People in APC don't trust him. I can tell you that even people in Tinubu's cabinet do not trust him. Tinubu himself does not trust him. He's just been the political. No, let me tell you. Tinubu is a political maverick.
You can attest to that.
Tinubu is a political maverick. If you look at him over the years, He might just be playing, the political card, but he still has 3 more years to go. And if all of these continue, and he knows that he's looking for a second term, and Wike cannot come from Abuja anymore and control the PDP structure. Even if he joins the APC, he cannot control the APC structure.
But the issue,
I can tell you that Tinubu will not rely on him too much.
My worry and concern is more like the effect and the distraction. When 2 elephants fight, people are suffering. You can't deny that is impacting. 2 people lost their life yesterday. We don't know what will play out today.
Wherever that happens, there will always be some level of sacrifice, including blood. Yesterday, the youths pulled down the statue of Wike. Wike, in some sense, was popular. His entertainment, his infrastructural achievement, and all that. But politically, I think he has smeared all of those achievements, if you ask me. Now, that statue that is down may never go up again, not while Fubara is there. And you cannot tell me that the sudden appearance of youths at virtually all the local governments did not have the blueprint or the stamp of the governor on seat right now. Wike should use his tongue to count his teeth. His wife, who is also a lawyer, should be able to, tell her husband, please, beyond politics, there is life to live. At the point we thought Wike was on the path of recovery, even physically, but now you need to look at him, and he's gone back to, the dying days of his governorship in Rivers. He should also watch his health and all that. He's a human being. Nobody can play God. And that is the fact of life.
We see it's very common, mini gods. But then on Fubara's side, I think he did lessons for him. He knew for agreeing for the anointing that took place some years back, and these are the effects. And it's not like he's strange to what's going on.
No.
Well, I accepted the fact that he didn't quite go through the process, and somebody said, "I practically put you there," when people voted.
Well, that is between them. Constitutionally, democratically, I don't know, and I don't recognize that. You recall a time when they said there was a gentleman's agreement between Jonathan and the North, that after serving out, Yaradua's tenure, probably serving 1 term, that he would have to go. And Jonathan said no, and it became an issue. Of course, he won the election after serving out the tenure of Yaradua. He attempted the second one, even though there was this issue of gentleman's agreement. Where in the Constitution do we have godfatherism? Where in the Constitution do we have gentleman's agreement? All right? We are not Britain, where we have unwritten law, and we can never be under the circumstance. Fact remains that whatever Fubara agreed, he thought, that is Wike now, he thought he was getting a lame duck who would just sit down, mop, and then he would ride roughshod, even outside of office.
In some cases, out of desperation, people taking what? By the time I never knew it was like this. He never explained to me. He can't just exonerate him entirely from what's going on at the moment.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how many of the Shakespearean series you read, but you can never tell the heart of a mind from the construction of a man's mind from his face, or a woman from her face. And that is politics in Nigeria for you, and maybe anywhere in the world. What you hear is different from the intention most of the time. And so while you think, I've gotten a Fubara, for instance, is just an accountant, his own is to count money. He will, plug all the loopholes, fine and good. I can direct him as I want. You don't know, the man may just be a silent tsunami, and that is what we are seeing today. And as for Wike, if he was wise, he would have done it, gently, little by little. But the Wike would, as we heard, select all the commissioners, the special advisors, would even tell him when to use the plane that belongs to the state, and even tells him when to receive important visitors. A governor
in bondage
is not possible
living
now.
in bondage.
So that was a wrong choice, and I think it has boomeranged. And he's biting his finger. I think he should learn.
Yes, absolutely. The question is, are we learning while we are earning? I don't think so, but never too late. Well, thank you, Big Guys.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. 102.9. Good morning.
Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
With the members of Osauku Labour Party stakeholders is using this opportunity to congratulate our King, His Royal Highness, Eze Omolata, for appointing the right candidate, High Chief Ruben Chinedumo Biko, DK Ejejemba 1, as the traditional Prime Minister of Osauku Autonomous Community. Long live Osauku, long live Obingwa, long live Abia State. This is signed by Pastor Izuchi Great Luke, Chairman, and Mrs. Rose Wamaramu, Secretary for Osauku Labour Party stakeholders.
Cholera is an acute, highly contagious diarrheal disease caused by the bacteria Vibrio cholerae. Cholera is spread by ingesting food or water that is contaminated with the feces of an infected person. Cholera is characterized with profuse watery diarrhea known as rice water stew, with or without vomiting, and can lead to death in hours due to dehydration if not treated. To prevent cholera, wash fresh fruits and vegetables with clean water before eating. Cook food thoroughly and eat while still hot. Wash hands frequently with clean water and soap. Store water in properly covered containers. Stop open defecation and discharging of feces into drainage channels. Keep your environment clean and stop indiscriminate dumping of refuse. Please report any suspected case of cholera to the nearest health facility. You may call 0806 015 1664 0803 096 0031. Avoid cholera. Stay safe, stay well, and stay alive. This message is from the Abia State Ministry of Health.
Mama John, why you dey cry now?
Why I no go cry? When malaria don nearly finish my family, the thing just dey spoil our show anyhow. My husband no fit go him shop since yesterday. My first pikin get interview for back this week, and him sister wan write final exam.
Wo, now all of them come like down like vegetable like this. You never hear of Clatem?
Clatem?
Yes, Clatem. Clatem na brand of artemether and lumenfantrine wey dem make to pursue malaria comot for you and your family body well. Clatem get convenient tablet for adults and syrup for pikin dem. Use Clatem so that malaria no go tie you and your family hustle down like vegetable wey enter hot water. Make you read the leaflet wey dey inside the pack, and if symptoms persist after 3 days, abeg make you go consult your doctor.
Mama, I don't go the interview. Thank you for the Clatem.
Mama, bye-bye. My paper go soon start.
Sweetheart, where my key? I dey go work.
Clatem, thank you.
Clatem, kill malaria fiam. Make you read the leaflet wey dey inside the pack, and if symptoms persist after 3 days, abeg make you go consult your doctor.
Marketed and distributed by Claron Medicals Limited.
This is the hottest station. Magic FM 102.9. Yeah, that's us. Feel the magic.
My name is Clinton Drunk, and I am here with Ike the G. I don't know why they say Ike the G, because G in Igbo is yam. That means Ike the G and stew and plantain.
Ike the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
She's my memory. I'm love to keep her in a castle where I am king. She's queen. I want to show you what love can do. I'm no Casanova, just want to get next to you. Tear down these walls. It's gotta be all or nothing. Change your mind and start to think about I could be the knight in shining armor in a tower of love. I wanna show you love that is true. I'm no Casanova, I just wanna get next to you. Tear down these walls.
special Magic Morning. You know, Germany's Berlin Wall went down in the 80s. We declare this morning every wall of Jericho around you must go down in rubbles. Every walls of godfatherism in the system, tear them all down. That's where we are. It's so fresh. It's 7:18. Midweek morning, the long holiday. We got a few days away from another weekend. How many holidays have we enjoyed from January to June? I lost count last night. I couldn't keep tab on that. But listen, don't be late to work today and get ready. Embrace it head on. We'll be talking sports in few minutes. Brace up and what's really going on, the highs and lows of the Euro 2024. The rhythm is real. Few minutes out, I'll see you on the other side.
Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
Miss Polly has a baby who was sick. She phones to the doctor to be quick. The doctor came running with a Rexall drop.
paracetamol drops is good to treat feverish conditions in babies. Rexall paracetamol has fruity taste, is mild on the child's digestive system, and also comes in tablets for adults and syrup for children. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. Rexall paracetamol, another quality product from Daily Need Industries.
Drink that, don't go for it. Life na highway, me I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, oh, no limit in my way. That don't make them my back, nourishment to give me spark. So I go shine my shine, and I will go for it. Go, go, no limits, go for it. Go, drink that, don't go for it.
The online shopping platform to get quality local and international products is in Abia. Jumia offers thousands of products including phones, electronics, appliances, beauty and fashion products delivered at your convenience. Simply download the Jumia app and register, place your order and collect it within a week from any of our closest pickup stations at number 13 Ohafia Street, Umaya, and number 179 Azikiwe Road, close to Methodist Church, Aba. If you need assistance to place your order, just visit the Jumia pickup station closest to you and someone will help you place your order. To give you peace of mind, you can pay at the pickup station when you collect your order, and if you encounter any issues with what you bought, you can return it within 7 days and get your money back. Download the Jumia app right now and try it out. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
Madam, customer, give me a Risco tomato paste. See, instead, I go give you buttered tomato. Ah, Mbano, Otio, Babu. Be like saying that people like you, the wicked our country people. You see this Erisco, Then take correct natural ingredients, make them. If not made in Nigeria, like Erisco, Richiku, or Magico tomato paste, get many benefits. You help grow our economy. And drop plenty nyafo. And when you put them inside mouth, it's sweet. And it dig the one for body.
Buy Erisco, Richiku, or Najiko 100% natural tomato paste. Buy made in Nigeria. Buy Erisco products.
Bro, pass me the ball, Joe.
See, now who the lip come so? Now Henry, hey, oh boy, which time we get limp with walking stick now?
Now, muscle have joint pains. Since that yesterday game, you can't be like, say, the time I muscle to my bones.
Harry, now say you come the use stick waka like papa. You never hear of Vilicin Balm? Vilicin Balm na brand of methyl salicylate and menthol crystal. We will give you effective and soothing relief from body pain, aches, lumbar and rheumatism, whether na for work or play. Vilicin na effective soothing balm for old and young people of them.
Harry, my man. Now you the dribble like this? Where you walking stick now?
Vilicin Balm, rub balm for cold, catarrh, aches and pains. Vilicin Balm, na Daily Need Industries they make them. If you not better after 3 days, I better go see your doctor.
Mom's love is pure. She does. Mom's special love puts a smile on your face. Mom's gonna be fine. Cheers you up. Mom's tasty tea nourishes the family. Golden Terra oil, tasty. Golden Terra oil, nourishing. Golden Terra oil, Golden Terra soya oil.
Golden Terra Oil helps mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
Chinedu! Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is that jollof ready?
Right on time. Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix.
It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, Ma. Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Nne ya. Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu yire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo.
Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Enu, ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piazza 939 hash ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
You go notice with people who don't make them they always stay strong and active. They no get dull moments because say them go first snack correct wakis for morning, then can't take the Dion syrup of hemoglobin support body. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 now the ogbonge blood tonic to help your body system so you go fit to perform well for work and even for play. 2 full spoon of the Dion's where you take straight like that or mix with the beverage you take go office or gym go keep you can't pay the whole day and you go just dey bounce like football. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin. There we go. Nothing do you. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin. Not the power to unleash. I beg, make una read the story paper.
Magic 102.9.
We are this.
Magic 102.9 FM. The Buzz.
Hi, my name is Oke Bakassi, motivational comedian, Nollywood actor. Yes. I know you're listening for everything sports. Keep listening to Sports Breakfast on Magic FM 102.9.
You know, it's a goal. It's still your favorite boy, Techno, the Zeus of Olympus. I am feeling great and I am happy to be out here, and it's the Sports Breakfast on air. Don't go nowhere and let's go. You understand?
Good morning, my people. My name is Fowls, aka Fowls the Bad Guy. And right now you are listening to Sports Breakfast on Magic 102.9 FM. Don't change it. Thank you so much. All right.
Drag out! This is where sports lives.
Here we go!
Football.
Driver! Matic takes the net off!
Chiellini Quadrado! Oh my goodness! A special goal in a special game!
Tennis. Basketball.
Let's go!
Formula One. Boxing. Athletics.
Justin Gatlin with a time of 9.92 seconds is the world champion.
And lots more. Sports Breakfast.
Oh my God!
Everything you need in the world of sports. We offer you that. Join Magic FM Sports Tag Team. Mondays through Fridays. 7:30 a.m. Sports Breakfast. Let's get sporty.
And now we pause to let the other stations catch up.
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
With the station that beats all the competition. And we'll prove it as soon as we hear any competition. 102.9. 102.9 Sports Breakfast.
Now he scrambles away from one hit. Looks, uncorks a deep one for the end zone. Phelan is down there. Oh, he got it!
Well, it's yet another morning full of hope. A very good morning to you. Welcome to Sports Breakfast on Magic 102.9 FM. It's the 19th of June 2024. And time check right here in the studios of Magic FM. It's 7:34 a.m. Judo Chang, aka OJ Ferrari, reporting for duty at this hour alongside the Enigma himself, Mr. Samuel Okoro. Sam, good morning and welcome to the show.
Oh, good morning to you, OJ. Good morning to everybody listening to us this beautiful Wednesday morning.
Okay, let's get straight to the thick of the action where Novak Djokovic will compete at the Paris 2024 Olympics. The Olympics Committee of Serbia has announced this summer will be his 5th Olympic appearance, having competed in every game since the year 2008. Djokovic, 37, won bronze at his first Olympics, but has lost the third place match twice in his 3 appearances since. In April, he said Paris 2024 was a priority for him this year as he targets an elusive gold medal. The games will be Djokovic's first appearance in Paris since the Serbian withdrew from the French Open last month with a knee injury before his quarterfinal. The tennis event in Paris will be held at the Roland Garros, the home of the French Open, between July 27 and August the 4th. Several countries have confirmed their lineup for tennis events. Andy Murray and Rafael Nadal are set to compete against Djokovic, with the Briton saying it would be fitting to retire at the games. Ons Jabeur and Aryna Sabalenka, the world number 10 and 3 respectively, have said that they will not compete in the women's tournament to prioritize their health. World number 56, Dusan Lajovic, will also represent Serbia at the games. What is being confirmed, Sam? It is going to be Djokovic's chance to lay his hands on the at least on a gold medal at the Olympics. Of course, he's only won bronze. After then, he's gone on to lose about two top place matches. Well, a chance for him before he retires.
Well, a big one for him, considering how he's fared this season, this year as well. I'm not sure a lot of people would want to put money on him, but this is where he comes out best. This is where he flies. And for a man who's prioritized the Olympics since the beginning of the year, to say this is where I want to go to, this is what I want to win, I think he's worked all his months in the year 2024 already, to ensuring to win gold medal at the Summer Games. But what is most important is those who he's going to face. How committed is he? I mean, physically, how healthy is he as well? Mentally, how prepared is he going into the Summer Games? Like you said, he won bronze in 2008. He went into the doubles in 2020 or 2016? I think 2016 or thereabout. And of course, finishing the second runner-up. But this is big for him. And OJ, the truth is, you and I know Djokovic has not been at his best. He's had some injury concerns. We did see him at the Australian Open. He was not at his best. We saw him also at the French Open where he had to withdraw, in that game against Kasper Ruud, yeah? Though he didn't play that game.
No, he didn't.
He didn't play that game, but he withdrew ahead of that game. So I'm not sure how strong physically he is. Mentally, I'm not sure if he's there yet. But then Djokovic has prepared his mind from the beginning of the year to win gold. At least this is going to matter for him. He's won everything there is to win, from the Australian Open to the French Open to Wimbledon to US Open. This is the only thing that has eluded him, and I think he just wants to make that this year. And considering the fact that he's no longer the youngest of players, OJ, he's also aging. He knows that. And I mean, the Olympics doesn't come every other year. It's a once in a 4-year tournament. So he wants to lay his hands on gold at least. And of course say, you know what, I did it and I did everything eventually.
Okay, well, one man who's also done it in the past is Andy Murray. Well, Britain's Andy Murray began what is likely to be his final Queen's appearance with a gritty win over Australia's Alexei Popyrin. Former world number 1, Murray, earned a 6-3, 3-6, 6-3 victory in his first round match on Tuesday. Murray, who is a record 5-time champion at Queen's, is not expecting to play past the Paris 2024 Olympics as he contemplates where and when he will end his glittering career. It has been a tough year for the Scot, who ruptured ankle ligaments in March and has struggled with a back injury in recent weeks. The 37-year-old has dropped outside the world's top 100 with a victory over Poprin, just his 7th of the season. Later, Jake Draper marked his status as a new British number 1 with a confident 3-2 or 6-3-6-2 win against Argentina's Mariano Novena. The 22-year-old won his first ATP title in Stuttgart on Sunday and continued his hot streak on the grass with a 55-minute victory against the world number 28. Draper, who finished the British grass court season last year through injury, set up a tantalizing second-round encounter with reigning Wimbledon champion Carlos Alcaraz on Thursday. Elsewhere, compatriot Dan Evans had to retire with a knee injury after slipping during his opener against American opponent Brandon Nakashima. But there was better news for British number 6, Billy Harris, who earned the best win of his career by beating Argentine world number 32, Thomas Martin Echeverry. And of course, Carlos Alcaraz continued where he left off on the British grass by starting his Queen's title defense with a straight set victory over Argentina's Francisco Cerundolo. The 21-year-old Spaniard won 6-1-7-5 in his first match on grass since lifting the Wimbledon title last year. Alcaraz won the third major of his career on the French Open clay earlier this month before switching back to the surface where he has played the least. It looked a comfortable transition initially, but he ran into difficulty in his first round match against 26th ranked Corolundo. But the world number 2 recovered to earn his 12th straight win on a grass court. Alcaraz dropped just 14 points in a one-sided first set before fighting back from a breakdown at 5-2 in the second. Corolundo could not serve out at 5-3 and had 3 points. Had 3 set points at 5-4. But he struck 2 backhands and into the net, either side of Alcaraz saving the second with an ace as the Spaniard escaped to hold for 5-5. That proved costly as Alcaraz broke for 6-5 and served out to love. Alcaraz will play new British number 1, Jack Draper, in the second round after the 22-year-old beat Argentina's Mariano Navone. Okay, so Alcaraz is also holding strong, doing great things there as well. So yeah, he's world number 2 these days. He won the last Grand Slam, the French Open. And of course, he's also hoping to lay his hands on the Queen's title as well.
Well, I mean, yes, this is all preparation for the Wimbledon. Of course, this has been his most difficult surface yet. I do not know why he struggled to play on grass. I do not know what the mentality is for Carlos Alcaraz. But I think it's good that he's playing in the Queen's, just to prepare him. But let's not forget that in the coming weeks, he's going to be switching to clay. He's going to be switching to the Roland Garros. He's going to be having a double with Rafael Nadal, playing in the doubles of the Olympics. So I do not know how he's going to be able to transition, because he's done that already. He's transitioned from clay to grass. He's going to transition back almost immediately to clay before going back to grass. Whatever it is, he's young, he's athletic, he's energetic. I don't know if that is going to serve the purpose for him. But one surface that has always been a hindrance, for him is a grass court. And I think he's just trying to get himself in tune, hoping that he times his run perfectly, hoping he's able to understand the bouncing of the ball, hoping he's able to understand how he's also going to react to balls in the grass court. If not, OJ, it might just be elusive for him because, of course, having won the French Open, he probably wants to win the Wimbledon and maybe the US Open. He is just on a roll. We've already had 2 different winners in Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz in the first 2 Grand Slams of the year. Can we see them retain the Wimbledon, maybe win the Wimbledon and of course the US Open?
Well, once upon a time, there were tennis players who were dominating across board. We had things like the Golden Slam mentioned. We had people do 3/4. But like Sammy said, in the first 2 Grand Slams of the year, 2 different winners, the Italian Jannik Sinner and the Spaniard Carlos Alcaraz. What's going to happen with the French Open? And what's going to happen with the Wimbledon? And of course, the US Open, the hard court, much later in the year. Let's quickly go straight to the tracks now, talking athletics, where Jamaica's a 5-time Olympic champion, Ellen Thompson-Herah, will not defend her 200 meters title at this summer's Games in Paris. The 31-year-old has opted not to race over the distance at the upcoming Jamaican trials, but will still compete in the 100 meters. Thompson-Herah appeared to sustain an injury in the 100 meters at the NYC Grand Prix earlier this month. She is the second fastest woman in history over 100 meters and became the first woman to win back-to-back Olympic sprint doubles when she retained 100 meters and 200 meters titles at Tokyo 2020. In November, Thompson-Herah split with coach Shaniki Osborne and appointed Reynolda Walcott, who also coaches her Jamaican teammate Shirley and Fraser Price. While the athletics event at the Paris Olympics take place from the 1st through the 11th of August 2024. Well, she's one of the fastest. She's so fast. Ellen Thompson-Herah.
Thompson-Herah not competing at the 200 meters.
But who competed at the 100?
At the 100, yes. I'm saying, she holds the record at the 200 meters. And I'm saying, does that leave an opening for Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce to run it at the 200? I'm just thinking though, because she's always been the difference between Shelly Ann winning the 200 meters and also winning the 100 meters. I mean, in my book, if you ask me, I think Shelly Ann is the fastest as far as 100 meters is concerned. But Thompson Hera has shown that she can actually give a go to Shelly Ann.
Yeah.
OJ, I'm just wondering what will happen at the 200 meters. I mean, okay, maybe just leave it open for Shelly Ann. Let's see if Fraser-Pryce will go all the way to win the 100 meters and 200. She might not win the 100 meters though, because Thompson Hera might want to do a hat trick, gold medal. She won it at the 2016, won it at the 2020. She probably wants to win it at the 2024 Olympic Games.
Well, our fingers are crossed. Well, from the 1st of August to the 11th of August, the tracks will be burning. Okay, like what? Now, like coal, isn't it? Okay, right there, at the Paris, in Paris, France. Let's take a break now, guys, from other sport this morning and quickly switch gears. We're going to go straight to the Euros. I will get back to the football, from the home front in a bit. Well, let's feel the fire burning this morning. Of course, are you enjoying every bit of it? I am. Welcome.
We got our secrets hidden inside our bones. Starlight that bleeds when all of the lights come on. It's a beautiful miracle. How you lift me up when I feel low. Beautiful, everglow. Now we're shining like a sea of gold. Yeah. We'll fight tonight like a million diamonds in the sky. And lost in all the light.
Well, of course, different cities across Germany burning like fire. The Euros, of course, upon us. What a tournament. Sam, I mean, it's been an incredible tournament. Should I?
Yeah, do the intro you want to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo has become the first player to appear in 6 European Championships as Portugal scored a late goal. And guess who did that, Sam? I talked about this man a couple of weeks ago. Francisco Conceição.
Yeah.
I mean, the young prodigy.
I mean, he was brought in, yeah?
Yes, he came on as a sub.
And he was able to get that late winner. I mean, he was just the difference in that game. You must give it to Czech Republic. They stood their ground. They played very well. They were just what you would want an underdog team to be.
Masterclass defensive.
Yes, they didn't cave in. They didn't cave in. I mean, the goals that Portugal scored, quite lucky. Somehow, maybe the equalizer you would say is lucky. It was what they merited, because I mean, they had pushed, they had pressed, they had asked questions, of the Czech defense, and not for that own goal to come in. I mean, certainly it did break their hearts, but Portugal will always be Portugal, pushing. The array of attacking options in that Portugal offensive is mind-boggling.
Something else.
It is crazy. It is incomprehensible. I mean, they were throwing everything they had at Czech Republic yesterday, and I just knew, I mean, they would eventually give in. But Czech also came close, to also getting, a point. At a point, it looked like they would maybe even score first, even double it, as a matter of fact, because we've always raised concern about the defense of the Portuguese team, and yesterday we did see, just how that panned out yesterday. But then, Francisco Conceição scored a late winner as Portugal fought back from a goal down to beat Czech Republic in their Euro 2024 opener in Leipzig. Roberto Martinez's side are one of the tournament favourites after winning every game during qualifying, but they left it late to see off their dogged opponents. The Czech Republic had spent much of the game defending in their own half, but stunned Portugal when Lucas Provots whipped second half strike flew into the far corner. What a goal that was. What a goal that was. But then their hopes of victory were dashed soon after goalkeeper Jandrik Stanek paired into Nuno Mendes' header, and the ball bounced off Robin Haring and into the back of his own net. Diego Jota had a goal ruled out for offside later, but Portugal were celebrating in stoppage time when Conceição struck. And well, OJ, I mean, not like your man, not like it did matter. for your man, Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't come to the party. He was largely anonymous. He had an opportunity to.
I thought he was starved of service.
He was not starved of service.
He was.
He was not starved of service. OJ, don't play this card. Don't play this emotional card.
No, it's not being emotional. Let me just explain. Then maybe if it makes sense to you, fine. If it doesn't,
okay,
we'll move on. I actually think Portugal, of course, had large possession, right? But they were just comfortable passing the ball around. There was really no penetration. And that, when I mean penetration, was that in the final third, we saw a lot of balls given away. They couldn't quite break. The few times they had, Ronaldo had about 2 or 3 shots on target yesterday. Rafael Leao for me was okay. He was getting past the defender, but not his cutbacks were not getting to the final man. When I say Ronaldo lacked service, that's what I mean. He had that header, he had that shot, he had 1 or 2 other moments.
Please tell us the one he missed now. The one-on-one he missed. You don't want to.
Yes, he missed the one-on-one. Mbappe missed the one-on-one.
He missed one-on-one. You don't want to tell us that he missed one-on-one. Are you afraid of saying it?
No, he missed one-on-one though.
He missed a glaring opportunity.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He missed another one where he stood very tall and wanted to know that.
No, he missed.
He was largely anonymous.
No, he was not anonymous. We just talked about him missing this. You were mentioning chances he missed. You're saying anonymous.
He was anonymous.
That's why anonymous. They miss chances.
Maybe goal is filming goal score. Was it not about to score goals?
But with Ronaldo, I think it's more about his leadership on the field.
Excuse you.
Yes.
Excuse you. How do you come up with these things?
His leadership. When Osimhen was not scoring goals.
Look at Bernardo Silva yesterday, jersey number 10. Fantastic, amazing.
He only played in the second half. The first half he was totally anonymous. Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo was anonymous in the first half.
Yes.
Someone that was running that right channel ragged.
I didn't see him. Honestly, yes. Portugal had a lot of possession yesterday. Vitinho, Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leao. Besides that, nothing really, and that was what even gave the Czech team the impetus because you're holding the ball, you're not even causing you're not causing damage. They took the initiative, and the most important thing is that Ronaldo led his team to that victory.
Hey,
6 European Championship appearances. 2004.
He led his team from behind.
He's not the captain, Sam.
We played 90 minutes. He's going. But he led his team.
But I would say still, Sam, to be very sincere.
If Martinez knows what is good for him, if he's going to win this championship, he should keep Ronaldo on the bench.
No, Sam. That would be one of the biggest mistakes.
Oh, really?
Because if he does, what happened to the former manager? If you keep Ronaldo out of this team, then you start to create unnecessary attention.
You're not creating unnecessary attention. That was You're coming in the second half so that I can utilize your experience in the second half.
That was what the last manager did that cost him his job.
So Ronaldo not done the sack manager. Use your mouth, talk.
No, there are players and there are players.
Use your mouth, talk. Ronaldo done the sack manager.
Some players are too important to be touched.
Well, it's
like keeping Messi.
We are clearly invested in this Portugal's team.
No, I was not quite impressed with the performance yesterday because I thought they could have done better. As tournament favorites, they had a 100% qualifying record. They scored the most number of goals.
Oh, I understand.
They considered the least number of goals.
I understand. They come up against in the qualifying series. Lowly rated. They will meet oppositions.
Who did not come up against lowly rated?
No,
everybody.
They will meet oppositions in this Euro. Let's see how they fare. But you cannot look at their attacking, threat and not love Portugal.
But every time Czech Republic attacked them,
it looks like they were going to score.
Yes, and that's the point I made. In previewing their game because I think they come up short in that department.
Well,
defensively,
Pepe is 40 plus. I'm not sure he's got the steal anymore. We could see those lapses. He was lacking judgment in 1, 2, 3 tackles. Some tackles you would expect him to go for.
Yeah.
He would relax. He's no longer the Pepe of 8-10 years ago.
Not at all.
And Martinez has to watch it. If there's someone who is going to deputize in that regard for him, we know you need leaders on the pitch, but they can do this job off the pitch as well.
Yeah.
Second half coming in, stabilizing the team is not going to be a bad option. Ruben Dias was suffering yesterday, and you could see he was running everything in defense by himself yesterday. But let's see how the second game goes. But the most important thing is Portugal won their opening game. I think that is just what matters to the Portuguese fans this morning. Getting that 2-1 win against Czech Republic, it's certainly going to matter at the end of the day. Meanwhile, teenager Adagola scored on his European Championship debut as Turkey broke Georgia's heart with a thrilling Group F victory in Dortmund Right back Met Mulder gave Turkey the lead in the 25 minutes with an outrageous volley. Did you see that volley, OJ?
Wow, what a strike!
I think we're scoring beautiful goals at this tournament.
Yes, I mean we've seen
quite a number.
Yes.
First week is going to be hard to pick the goal of the week.
Yeah, we've had quite a number, Sam. There was one that was scored by the Romanian player
as well. Yeah,
we've seen a lot of great goals.
That Jude Bellingham goal is also not bad, though.
True.
So, but 7 minutes later, Georgie's Mikadze scored Georgia's first goal in a major tournament after expert league guiding. Okay. You guys will have to forgive me because these names are like Christian Kvaratskhelia name.
Those names are so
let me save my tongue for Christmas. But let's just use Gorky. His cross into the near corner. Well, we did see Real Madrid forward. Gula become the third teenager to score on his Euros debut with a sublime calling strike into the top corner from 25 yards. Well, Georgia also playing in the Euros for the first time fought valiantly but almost snatched a leveler. It wasn't meant to be for them, really, OJ. And they came short against Turkey.
Well, they had their moments. I think it was a very interesting match.
It was end to end.
Yes, end to end. I watched that game. Turkey, of course, took the initiative. Not too long after that, they scored another, but it was ruled out for offside, VAR, and then Georgia responded. Kvaratskhelia was in the thick of the things.
Yeah.
I mean, from the left channel, they were probing, asking questions, and then before that spectacular strike, from Gula.
And that third goal broke my heart.
Yeah,
because they went all out to see if they could get an equalizer.
The keeper had left his goal looking for that late equalizer. And then the counter. If I was the player, I would roll into the net with the ball. I'm not going to hit the.
I can imagine
I'll roll with the ball.
But then go kick your score.
Gula became the youngest player to score on his debut at the Euros. Of course, at the age of 19 years and 114 days, beating Cristiano Ronaldo's record.
Yeah, he's going to be a Madrid star. I think he's returning. He will be returning to Madrid. Yeah.
What?
Gula. Yes.
Was he out on loan?
Yes, I think he was out on loan.
Really? No, I thought he was injured.
Okay, he was injured?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was out on loan.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, OJ, we'll have some games return today.
Yeah.
And from 2 p.m. it's going to be Croatia up against Albania. We'll have Group A return to action today. Germany will be up against Hungary, while Scotland will be up against Switzerland. These games are viewed for 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. So the Euros continues today, OJ. Well, Germany returns to action after their 5-1 spanking of Scotland. Yeah.
Wow, a big moment for them, isn't it, Sam? Okay, I'm just trying to confirm the Gula situation. I don't know if he was out on loan or maybe injured, but we'll let you know in a bit before we leave. Sam, of course.
Have some other stories. Well, newly promoted Ipswich will host Liverpool world champions Manchester City away to Chelsea on the opening weekend of the new Premier League season. Well, Ipswich, who are back in the top flight after 22 years absence, will play on Saturday the 17th of August, with City starting the title defense at the Bridge on Sunday the 18th of August. Well, this is rather to Enzo Maresca against Pep Guardiola.
Opening day.
Why England they do like this now? Manchester United's game against Fulham at Old Trafford will kick off, the campaign on Friday the 16th of August. Arsenal, who finished runner-up to City last season, are home to on Saturday, while fourth place Aston Villa will be having handed an away game against West Ham on the same day. I want to see this Aston Villa and West Ham game. Championship playoff winners Southampton will face Newcastle at St James's Park, as Everton hosts Brighton, and Nottingham Forest will take on Bournemouth to complete the Saturday fixture. Brentford welcome Crystal Palace on Sunday. Championship winners Leicester City will host Tottenham on Monday the 19th of August. Well, OJ, we'll talk about proactive, leagues in Europe, and I think the English Premier League just sits head and shoulder, above all of them. We already have the fixture for the coming season, at least the first week.
Yeah,
this is how it should be.
Incredible.
This is how it should be.
Proper planning. That's what we talk about. I mean, that's why we say the European European football is just a standard. Right, the season has closed already, Sam. We already know when the league is going to commence.
Yeah,
teams cannot prepare, make plans, travel plans, whatever, accommodation. I mean, you can imagine. So we know where we are on the second week of September. In the second week of September, fourth week of October, we know the city we're going to. All of these preparations,
arrangements have been made.
We cannot drop a budget, a proper budget. This is what we're going to do. Flight tickets booked, train service tickets booked, hotels booked. So we don't have all this plenty back and forth thing. As it should be. As it should be.
Unfortunately, OJ, unfortunately.
Okay, let's come back home, Sam. A few stories here and there. Still, of course, from the fallout of Finidi George's
I think I'm tired of that.
Resignation already.
I'm tired.
Well,
Let the man be.
We yet to hear get any official.
Yes, we are
confirmation from the NFL.
I mean, well, getting feelers that the man, I think, he might have left the country.
Oh,
Finidi.
Okay.
Yeah, he might have left the. I mean, it's not official yet, but we're getting feelers he might have left the country. I think he's not going back on this. Though we're hearing the sport minister, is having serious conversation with him, but I'm not sure Finidi is interested. He's also talking about the minister. He's also hot about this because he was not also informed, about the decision to hire a foreign technical advisor. So I think he's also hot. I think he's also having a go with the NFF. But I mean, they call the shots. They decide, who leads the team, who comes in and who goes out. It's not in his purview, to do. He might just advise. I mean, but it's not his thing to do. So let's see. There is a lot of, unanswered questions surrounding Finidi, surrounding the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the NFF, and of course the Sport Ministry. I don't know if that will be clear this week, OJ. But the conversation, the back and forth, Finidi this, Finidi that. I think we're tired already. So should we have a new manager? We're hearing Mark Bryce, the Cameroonian.
Okay.
Is it?
The one Eto is giving wahala.
Is on the radar of the NFF.
Okay.
He's Belgian, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're hearing he might be giving a look into Nigeria. There is also your Cameroonian friend, the man who led Cameroon to the 2021 AFCON, Akansasao. He might also be given a look into. So I think, yes, basically 1 or 2, 3 names have sprung up, in the last couple of days, but nothing concise, nothing strong enough for us.
Well, back home, yes, as far as the league is concerned, the MPFL has confirmed that all of the games, apart from the title presentation game, that is the Rangers home game.
Rangers are away.
Away. Okay, Rangers away game. The presentation will be done. The game is going to start at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
While other games would begin at 4 p.m. on Sunday. Okay. So that much, of course, was communicated to all the clubs and the FAs. They've asked them to make sure that there is adequate security across all of the centers, so we don't have.
Wait till I get it, man. We just want to know who will go continent and relegation.
Vested interest in some centers.
Yeah, certainly.
Certainly. Some teams might want to undermine other teams because of and all of those stuff. But in by the way, I've got a game against Plateau United. It's a must win for them.
Yeah.
Anything short of a victory, then it's.
Then we'll probably have to be pressing our calculators and looking at other centers. Which is not what we really want.
Okay, so it's going to be a crazy weekend as far as football is concerned. By the way, just to confirm to you, yes, Gula is still a player of Real Madrid. He actually did score in that 4-4 draw against Villarreal in Madrid's final game of the season. Yes, he scored in that 4-4 draw. Before then, he had also scored against Real Sociedad, played in the Copa.
He was given just a number 10.
Yes, I mean, he's played a few games, but he was injured largely. Returned. So
I actually thought he was on loan.
Okay. Anyways, that's about it this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to go. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of it. God willing, we'll make a return here by 6 p.m. We'll have ample time to discuss football stories in details. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday morning.
Well, nature has given us all the pieces required to achieve exceptional wellness and health, but has left it to us to put these pieces together. So it's all up to you. If you want to live a good life, a healthy life, yes, it's all up to you. Nature has given us all the pieces required to achieve that. My name is Judo Chang. Agdi G returns with the rest of the Magic Morning Show. Bonjour.
See, now who the lip come so? Now Henry, hey, oh boy, which time we get limp with walking stick now?
Now muscle had joint pains. Since that yesterday game, he come be like say the time I muscle to my bones.
Harry, now so you come the use stick waka like papa. You never hear of Vilicin Balm? Vilicin Balm na brand of methyl salicylate and menthol crystal. We will give you effective and soothing relief from body pain, aches, lumbar and rheumatism, whether na for work or play. Vilicin na effective soothing balm for old and young people on them. Harry, my man. Now you the dribble like this? Where you walking stick now? Vilicin Balm, rub balm for cold, catarrh, aches and pains. Vilicin Balm, na daily need industries they make am. If you not better after 3 days, I beg go see your doctor.
When body they holla, and head they hammer, oh God they power, one come the go slow. Take Rex or paracetamol, he go hell at summer, your headaches and pains. Yeah, Rex or paracetamol, feverish conditions go away. You go there, Rex or paracetamol, go punch out your headaches and pains. He go help you get better. Rexall paracetamol.
Rexall paracetamol. Na daily needs industries they make am.
If you not better after 3 days, I beg go see your doctor.
Chinedu mama esogbula onwe ki ma ya ma papi a ga-erute ebe a na-ebugo oge eji m Sonia tomato mix esi erimeri jollof na amasị ha wuchiela
ha esichala erimeri jollof a
kpọmkwem ọ bụ ọsọ ka ndị agbata obi gị ga na-eji alọtala unu maka ọmarịcha erimeri ejiri Sonia tomato mix sie
ọ na-enye obi ụtọ mgbe gị na ezinụlọ gị na-erikọta nri
n'ezie mama Sonia tomato mix na-eweta njikọ ngwaahịa anyị ji anya isi emere n'ala Nigeria.
Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Enu, ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piazza 939 hash ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu yire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo.
Madam, customer, give me a Risco tomato paste.
See, instead, I go give you potted tomato.
Mbano, Otio, Babu. Be like saying that people like you, the wicked our country people. You see this Erisco, Then take correct natural ingredients, make them. If not made in Nigeria, like Erisco, Richico, or Magico tomato paste, get many benefits. You help grow our economy. And drop plenty nyafo. And when you put them inside mouth, it's sweet and it dig the one for body.
Buy Erisco, Richico, or Najiko 100% natural tomato paste. Buy made in Nigeria. Buy Erisco products.
E get something you go notice with people wey don make am. Dem dey always dey strong and active. Dem no get dull moment because say dem go first knack correct wakis for morning. Dem con take the Dion syrup of hemoglobin support body. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 na the ogbonge blood tonic to help your body system so you go fit perform wella for work and even for play. 2 full spoon of the Dion's wey you take straight like that or mix with the beverage you dey take go office or gym go keep you kampe the whole day and you go just dey bounce like football. Hey! The Dion syrup of hemoglobin. Carry go! Nothing do you. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin. Not the power to unleash. Abeg, make una read the story paper.
Wait, Magic 102.9 FM. Don't ginger swagger for another level again. Our people, Enyimba, Nigeria, everybody, as it day like this, from now till end of July 2024, you can now enjoy one announcement free. Babam. That means pay for 2 and get 1 free. Hey, not be small matter. Every jingle placement like this, my brother, you get 35% discount. Hey. Oh yeah, guess what? You can still pay now. One day, use your way later. For your bookings, or yakiti run katakata to our downtown office, number 158 Azikiwe Road, Abam, or Magic FM Broadcasting House, we're there for kilometer 3 Opopo Road, Opo Hill, Abba, or you ginger our hotline with the hot like fire 080-9377-1029 or 070-8235-1029 or 081-2682-2222. Visit our website at www.magicfm.ng or facebook.com magicfmng. It doesn't get better than this, my brother. Let us go there and feel the magic. You are.
From state to state, country to country, and across the triple W's, we bring you up to date with the latest happenings. Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
What's your favorite FM radio station? Magic 102.9.
Ike, the G.
Turn it up.
We got our secrets hidden inside our bones. Starlight that bleeds when all of the lights come on. It's a beautiful miracle. How you lift me up when I feel low. Beautiful, everglow. Now we're shining like a sea of gold. Yeah, we're on fire tonight, like a million diamonds in the sky, and we're lost in all the lights. Here together, we're on fire tonight. We're on fire.
Well, it's really smoking hot this morning. That's right. It's a Euro that the theme song, and it keeps going on me with each airplay. But we saw what happened late last night. Francisco Conciaco struck in stoppage time to stop Portugal suffering what I call a reality check.
Well, like it was really a reality check. They had all of the possession in the game, a build-up play from the back to the middle, but then they lacked cutting edge in the final third, which is even the most important aspect of the game, finding the back of the net. They couldn't. Ronaldo was, was a culprit in one or two instances.
I think it was too late.
Yeah, he had a chance where he should one-on-one on keeper, played through by Bruno Fernandes, but he fluffed his lines there. But on the whole, I think his maybe leadership abilities too, you'd also give it to him because a lot of the players look up to him. And like you said, the coach had to make some substitutions late on it down. He brought in Diego Jota. There was a goal scored just minutes to the end, but then the VAR had ruled that Ronaldo was slightly off. And then just when it seemed that the game was going to end in a draw, of course, this young 17-year-old popped up.
Put your hands.
His dad was also a
Grace.
his dad was also a teammate of Ronaldo back in 2004 when Ronaldo was just coming into the team. This boy who scored, his dad was a teammate of Ronaldo at the time.
Teammate, yeah.
Yes,
Just 17. Yeah.
Yes.
Ronaldo is 39.
37, yeah, 37.
Okay.
So you can understand that. I mean, he played with the father, now he's playing with the son. So it just tells you how long Ronaldo has been. 20 years of course, playing for his national team.
Sure.
But like you said, it's a reality check for Portugal. They are one of the favourites for the title. You look at how they got to this point. They had won 100% of their qualifying series.
Like, what are you guys doing? It's up front. These guys, they even scored. They came from behind.
Yeah, from behind. Czech Republic scored first. I mean, they had this great defensive display. Czech Republic, they kept it tight at the back, and then got a chance.
For a sleep,
yes,
and which eventually happened.
The luck Portugal had was that the equalizer came almost immediately with that error from the keeper and the defender. That gave them some kind of impetus again. But otherwise, for me, I thought they should have done better yesterday. Because if you want to put out a statement, you look at Germany, look at Spain, put out a statement and let people know that look, you're here for business. But they struggled against Czech, but I hope they can.
And I cannot wonder how far they will go. Well, and surprises abound. Belgium already say, how did it happen? I can't tell how it happened, but you lost.
You lost, and that's the bottom line.
To Portugal.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wow.
They must. I mean, thank their stars yesterday. They were just on the brink of dropping points yesterday.
The stoppage time, surprising. What a huge relief for them. Well, we'll see how far they'll go. Germany up against Hungary today. Somebody who's got nothing to lose. Be very careful when you go on a fight with him, on a war with him.
Yeah.
They lost their Hungary lost.
Yes, they lost their first game.
And now Germany.
Yes. Well, Germany, a win for Germany tonight, today would consolidate, more or less book their place into the next round. They are the host of the tournament. Expectations are high. Stadium is going to be filled to the brim.
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking at possibly hosting and winning. They've had some difficulties in the last 3-4 years. World Cup, they were ousted quite early from the group stage. The last European Championships also had difficulties. So they made a statement from their first game against Scotland, a 5-1 win. So today against Hungary, I know the Hungarians are going to come out asking questions, blah blah.
Anthony Joshua said he always called stay hungry, stay hungry.
But I think the Germans will be too hot to handle or too cold to hold. For the Hungarians.
Playing under pressure, great expectations. France say, we're going all the way, and Hungary coming out from that batch, you want to say, everything in me, I'm putting in. I expect
them to throw everything at the Germans. After all, they have nothing to lose. The odds are not in their favor. They've got their walls against their backs against the wall. It's either they fight or they don't, or they give up. So expect them to put up a showing today. But I think the Germans, you look at the quality that they have, they've got this mix of youth and experience there. I mean, Cruz and all of these players are quite experienced. Emre Can, and there's some young players there. Musiala is such a handful for defenders. I think there might be too much, for the Hungarians.
You give it to
yes, it's going to be Germany wins for me.
I swear I would just say Germany. We'll see. Well, Scotland, Switzerland, and Swiss look more convincing to me. OJ. I mean,
if you judge them by the first game against Hungary, they were a more determined side. They looked well balanced. Managed the game properly. Granit Xhaka is such an integral part of that team. He calls the shot from the middle of the park. They've got players offensively that can also cause damage.
Absolutely.
But then the Scottish team, I was a bit shocked or taken aback with the performance against Germany. Maybe they were overwhelmed, but I actually think they have players in that team that can also hold their own.
Just like what Croatia did.
So
I'm kind of shocked.
So even though the odds might be slightly in favor of Switzerland, but they should not go to bed thinking it's Uhuru for them, because the Scottish guys, I mean, of course, they also did lose their first game. They won't also respond. So it might be a bit tricky today. In that game.
Anything short of a win is usually
once they lose, it's goodbye. It's goodbye to the Euros for them.
So it's going to be intense.
Yeah.
But Croatia, Albania, and he saw Croatians in the first game as well. I was expecting fireworks, and it never happened.
Well, they were beaten by Spain 3-0, but that score line did not quite reflect the way that game went. It was Spain having this spell in our 15-minute spell in that game, and they took advantage of it. What's his name, Morata and all of the players, scoring. But Croatia had a good game. They were not that bad.
I don't care. I'm not there to entertain you.
I'm not going to be deceived. No, it's about the general performance from Croatia wasn't bad. But of course, the scoreline says otherwise. But I'm just saying that they are not a bad team. Croatia.
No one's not. Come on.
So today against Albania, the Albanians on their own part took that early lead against Italy. They held it, but Italy responded. Italy beat them eventually.
But Italy struggled.
Italy struggled to break them down. So they are not going to be pushovers today against Croatia. But I think the Croatians have got maybe something just a little bit more,
an edge,
over the Albanians. But I mean, like we've seen football over time, you never really know where the biscuit is going to crack from.
One little slip
and yes, you have yourself to blame. I mean, we saw Slovakia do that against Belgium. So, but for me, my money is on Croatia to win this, anyways.
Well, so we'll see what pops up tonight. Afternoon, early game. How about 2 p.m. I guess?
Yes, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. It's a defining moment for the Croatians to win this, or they put themselves in the very.
Go back, Modric. Modric, very handsome. But it's okay. OJ, I don't know what to say. NFF, the aftermath of the face-off between Osimhen and Finidi. We had NFF planning to open a disciplinary procedure on Osimhen over the outburst. You think it is the right call?
I think it should be the right call. I've always been of the opinion that, you don't allow that kind of irresponsible behavior, go unpunished. Osimhen was irresponsible. He was disrespectful to the authorities. Besides calling out Finidi, he also called out the NFF. Using those kind of words in a live video.
I think he needs to grow up.
He needs to. Yeah. He needs to.
How old is he? Nigerian?
24.
24, the football age.
Yes, football age.
Yeah, but he should be over 30.
Yes, you don't disrespect people in that manner. And I'm even surprised that NFF is taking time with this. I mean, they should. To think that even after the report went viral, because a report came out that Finidi did not actually say what he was accused of saying. And I was expecting Osimhen to have even come and say, okay, look, I'm sorry, make a public apology. Say, okay, I was.
He's not the first.
I was overtaken by anger. You must show remorse that what you've done is not right.
Show remorse. He actually did. He went boat cruising with teammates and Cubana and Miguel.
You can imagine that. All he's doing right now is on social media. I mean, spending his money, which of course is not a problem. But I'm saying that in the heat of all of the mess that you are in, you should rather focus on maybe trying to, assuage the feelings of Nigerians who felt disrespected by that ad. But nobody's saying you should not catch. I mean, it's your money. You've worked for it. You can go partying, go cruising. It's fine.
But it was this secret that was revealed in the aftermath of Fallout and all that. That some of these boys invited their girlfriends to the hotel room when you have a serious game. That's the height of madness.
If you speak with these players, private, some of us have had the privilege of speaking to one or two of these players, and we know their mindset or what they think about local coaches. The worst you do to a national team is to give them a local coach to manage them. I'm telling you this for free, because even though they might not come out to say it, but from their attitude, it's clear. A lot of these coaches are people who are poorer than they are. These players see themselves.
One thing is how you package yourself.
And they are not, the coaches are not as sound. The coaches are not as sound as the coaches that they work with every week, week in, week out. Imagine you listen to Pep Guardiola all season and you have 30 minutes or 3 days with a local coach. What is this local coach going to tell you? And then you're listening to him and you're comparing what you're hearing from Guardiola every week. And you wonder what this one saying.
Well, it's African football is different from Western football.
It is, but football is science. And you expect the manager to speak in the language that you understand.
If you want to take it from that angle, look at the past coach from Portugal. What's his name again?
The Nigerian, Jose Peseiro.
Peseiro. It's not like the top A-list coach. But are you looking at the color of the skin, OJ?
No, it's not about you.
I just have a feeling that somehow, somewhere along the line, the local coaches kind of, it's more like committing themselves negatively and being so free. And I had the issue of bribery. If you're playing under me and I ask you to give me back, I've lost every respect. So somehow they have to watch how they build up. A guy like Okocha, for assuming he took a career, a coaching career, he comes up top eventually. Who are you when you're playing under Okocha and he knows what he's there to do, and to look down on him? It's not really about local. And all that.
Exactly. But Finidi is a top player as well. Finidi was a top player.
The package is.
What's the package? Finidi was a top player. Someone who won the Champions League, won the Nations Cup. What again? Played in the Premier League. Played in Spain.
Something is missing.
What more?
Something is
this is Finidi is like the highest of the local. This is the highest of the local.
No, it can be the highest.
No, I'm just saying based on the standards. A local coach who's played at the top level, who's won the Champions League, who's won league titles in Spain, who's played at top level. So if the players cannot respect that kind of player or that kind of manager, is it the ones in the Nigerian Premier League that will be respected, or those who have not even played beyond the shores of the country? So I tell you what, I think it's important that we tell ourselves the truth. Our players don't respect local coaches.
Why?
Well,
find out. That's the question. Well, we'll see what happens. A disciplinary panel and all that procedure.
I think it should be sanctioned. That was just what I want the NFF to do.
But whatever needs to be done, delay is dangerous.
You can ban him for a while from the team. After all, I mean, it's not like he's not going to be there forever.
It's not like a Lionel Messi.
He's not a Messi. He's not a Ronaldo. So what are we talking about?
It's not like an Mbappe.
I would never support anybody speaking anyhow to an elderly person or disrespecting authority for because you have money or whatever it is uncalled for. It's not allowed. And Osimhen must go punished.
You have money, it's up to you and the people you love and all
and days after it was revealed that the man you disrespected did not even say what he said, you still yet to even put an apology. That means no remorse.
The question is, how long does it take you to be sorry when you are wrong? How long? It didn't start with the Osimhen, remember? Sancho is still struggling with the Ten Hag up to date. We don't know how it's going to end this new season, but it's okay. We'll keep it crossed. Well, back home, OJ, it's 8:22 already here. Doma United battle Sunshine Stars to avert relegation.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think. It's kind of surprising to me, but I know early stage in this season, Doma were one of the shining lights.
Yeah, they were.
Even made it up to the second position.
Yes.
Far away from Rangers struggling that eventually won the NPFL. What do you think actually happened on their way to heaven?
Well, there are issues of lack of welfare package for the player. As a matter of fact, there were reports that they had even protested that they were not going to play to this game, because they are being owed salaries.
Wow.
So you can understand where the problem is coming from. The players are not motivated. Football is about motivation. There must be something in it.
The motivation, you talk money, that's all.
You talk money now. What these guys, this is what they feed off. I mean, their families are dependent on them. They are breadwinners of their families. They need to pay bills, student school fees, put food on the table for their loved ones, help the elderly as well. So if they're not getting that, how do you expect them to go out there and perform? And like you said, they started the season quite well. They were one of the early top teams.
Second position and
themselves and Sporting Lagos. From nowhere, they started losing games, dropping points at home, and here they are. They are fighting now the battle of their lives to stay afloat. The question is, can they even get it done? This game against Sunshine Stars is as important to them, but the players are saying, look, we'd rather even go down, we'd get demoted because we're not paid our money. So why do we have to even fight, to stay in the league?
And it's a private club, and too many questions. We encourage people to invest in football.
Yes,
you know how with this man and Brahman that
Ifeanyi
somehow he misfired.
The truth is that it's not a level playing ground. That's why I have a big issue with the way the league is, because we have a lot of the state government owned clubs and private owned clubs. I know what it is. You cannot really fight. There is so much money with state governments give out money as Sarah party, as in take this and run this club. It's like a social
thing. For Christmas in June.
But for these individuals who own clubs, for them it's business. And sometimes if I put in 1 million, I want to see 2 million come back. Because it's business. I'm not running the charity organization. So when they are putting this money, giving these clubs the club management money, and they're not seeing anything in return, it's a bit difficult to keep giving.
Keep giving. But it's difficult.
But for the state,
if you fail to open your eyes and find out where the problem is, and
for the state, for the state is statutory every month as federal.
I'm not outside the state, like the private ownership. Some of them want to take over the in charge or won't even know how to run the business, and it boomerangs. ECNC.
For the private clubs, if you do not have a good marketing tool, if your marketing department is not spot on, then you really struggle because you need to find sources of income.
And Doma, a win today will push them to 46 points, and it's still at 18 plus spot. But hoping maybe
the other teams around them
United
would lose. Yes,
and it's almost over for them. Well, overtaking is allowed.
It is allowed.
We saw that happen this season.
And one of the teams they are based in Gombe, and one of the teams in Gombe United are already down, confirmed. So it's going to be a heartbreaking moment for residents of Gombe because they've had the luxury of watching two teams play in the top flight this season. So they stand the risk of even missing out entirely from the Premier League football next season. So I'm sure they'll be hoping that Doma United can stay afloat. So at least they get to enjoy football at that level.
It's your future is way in your hands. Make it work. Well, sure. When you talk about being proactive, having a good plan and ahead of what's coming, you know what the calendar is. Well, it's not a surprise to anyone. English Premier League timetable already out. And back home in Nigeria, we're like.
I mean, when we talk about proper organization, a climb where things are done properly, where people. And that's the difference. Planning. If you plan well, you execute well. That's just what it is.
Absolutely.
Okay, now the league starts in August the 7th or thereabouts. Already we have the fixtures for the season out. Now, I was telling someone on the show this morning, teams cannot prepare, plan their budget. We know where we're going to be in the 3rd week of October. We're going to Newcastle. arrangements are already in place.
Sure.
Hotel deals, flight tickets, whatever it is, proper planning. You know what you're spending for the season. Season tickets are already being printed. People are buying tickets already for so you cannot fault proper planning. It is the way to go.
Yes. Yeah, well,
I tell you what, like if the league season finishes this weekend being Sunday, it will take up until at least August, September, October before the NFF will come out with a new date. And then when they come with that new date, I can bet my salary for the next 2 months that there will be postponements. Again.
Yeah, we have series of postponement before the beginning of the season. We give you one flinch.
I don't know what is wrong.
At the end of the league season, they all go on holiday.
I don't know what is wrong with us as a people. We have a huge problem. There's a problem. It's a big problem.
It's an error, a big error indeed. Well, but the face-off between City and Chelsea, the opening game, is scary.
Well, it's going to be a battle of the master versus his apprentice, or teacher versus the student. Maresca was appointed coach of Chelsea in the close season a few weeks back. He did study. He was an understudy to Pep Guardiola. And what a way, to take your Premier League bow as a manager against your former boss at Stamford Bridge. Guardiola will be scratching his head. Maresca will be rubbing his head. This is not the way I want to start, because they stand the risk of, if they lose the first game, they're like, Chelsea fans will be like, oh, okay, this is not the man. If he wins, then fine. But I really don't want to play City. If I was Maresca, I wouldn't want to play City on the first day of the season. I would like to play maybe a lowly team, and Ipswich, or maybe
it's not for you to decide. It's said.
If I could, if I had the pass, but this is what it is a reality. Ipswich Town against Liverpool. So for Liverpool, great start for Anslot. He's the man with the task of taking Liverpool to El Dorado this season. Let's see how it all turns out. United's game against Fulham at Old Trafford will kick off the campaign, by the way, on Friday the 16th of August. Old Trafford, Man United versus Fulham. Already Ten Hag said the hierarchy at United flew all the way to Ibiza to him to say, coach, please come and coach us again for next season. We had a meeting with Tuchel. We admit, but after speaking with Tuchel, we realized that we have the best manager in the world. Those were his lines.
Well, the lines, forget about who said Hosanna in the morning before evening dinner time. But I hope the thing, he needs to be very careful. The first 3-4 games, they determine how the mileage will go next season for Ten Hag. You just have to find a way to win.
I think what the owners would do is to make an alternative plan, or to work behind the scenes for a possible replacement. If, like you said, if the first 2-3 months of the season,
the first 3-4 games, and it
doesn't go well,
the people that came to Ibiza will flush you out of Ibiza again. That's what
he was holidaying there. They said, look, they flew all the way to him to say, please come and coach us again.
On a cruise. Well, thank you, OJ.
Thank you, Ike.
God bless you. That's right. Back to work, people. Wednesday, we know the Salah holidays all over. Halfway mark and few days away from another weekend. That's all right. Well, early hours of the morning, we had 70% chance of rain. It moved from 70 to 90. Well, get this right. At the moment, we are 100% up in urban environs. You're going to brace up in a rainy day, 100% chance with thunderstorms and the temperature hovering around 32 degrees. I hope the weather stays pleasant and cool with you wherever you're listening this morning. Good luck to you.
Good morning. Like the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
Stay right here.
Drink that, don't go for it. Hey, life na highway. Be I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, oh, no limit in my way. That don't make them my back. Nourishment to give me spark. So I go shine my shine and I will go for it. Go, no limits, go for it. Go, drink that, don't go for it.
Give my baby a double punch of Patesune and Ammonia Queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. It is anti-malaria therapy. And you will bounce back to life. Comes in 4 different packs, 4 different age groups. No 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. Camosunate.
anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
Enjoy the ogbonge creaminess wey dey for cowbell. Cowbell get vital rich wey dey make body kampe. E still get vitamin B9 wey dey support brain development. Try cowbell today for your tea, cereal, akamu, and any other food as you take like am. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
Madam, customer, give me a Risco tomato paste.
See, instead, I go give you buttered tomato.
Ah, Mbano, Otio, Babu. Be like saying that people like you, the wicked our country people. You see this Risco, Then take correct natural ingredients, make them. If not made in Nigeria, like a Risco, MagicFmAba or MagicFmAba tomato paste, get many benefits. They help grow our economy.
See, now who the lip come so? Now hurry oh. Hey, oh boy, which time begin limp with walking stick now?
Nah, muscle have joint pains. Since that yesterday again, he come be like say the time I muscle to my bones.
Harry, now so you come the use stick waka like papa. You never hear of Vilicin Balm? Vilicin Balm na brand of methyl salicylate and menthol crystal. We will give you effective and soothing relief from body pain, aches, lumbar and rheumatism. Whether na for work or play, Vilicin na effective soothing balm for old and young people them.
Harry, my man. Now you the dribble like this? Where you walking stick now?
Vilicin Balm, rub balm for cold, catarrh, aches and pains. Vilicin Balm, na daily need industries they make am. If you not better after 3 days, I better go see your doctor. Oh.
Golden Terra oil na-enyere nna aka ịzụrụ n'anya ya site n'ụtọ na nri na-edozi ahụ ọ na-esiri ezinụlọ ya. Golden Terra oil,
Chinedu! Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is that jollof ready?
Right on time. Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix. It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, Ma.
Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu ya ire ka ihu.
Keduzie?
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo. Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Enu, ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piazza 939 hash ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
Enjoy the delicious creamy goodness of Cowbell. Cowbell contains Vitarich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development. Use Cowbell in your tea, cereal, pap, and other meals of choice. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
E get something you go notice with people wey don make am. Dem dey always dey strong and active. Dem no get get dull moments because say dem go first knack correct wakis for morning, then come take the Dion syrup of hemoglobin support body. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 na the ogbonge blood tonic to help your body system so you go fit perform wella for work and even for play. 2 full spoon of the Dion's wey you take straight like that or mix with the beverage you dey take go office or gym go keep you kampe the whole day and you go just dey bounce like football. Hey. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin carry go, nothing do you. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin na the power to unleash. Abeg, make una read the tori paper.
Radio. This is magic.
Magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants some rest of magic, magic, magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Set, no substitute. Get a grip with iGame.
1, 2, 1, 2. 24/7.
All the hip hop and R&B first. All out.
Check it out.
Kicking it live. Check it out, y'all.
My whistle.
Look at this. Yeah, sure, wet my whistle. Another way just to say, hey, a little bit, make it a little bit easy on me. Don't be too hard on me, my dove. On the way back track is a Wednesday morning old school breakfast, and I'm loving it. I just have to confess, yeah, I'm having the time of my life. And I'm sure you're trapped there, maybe stuck in traffic, on the road, in your office, even from the hospital bed. You'll be part of the drive. It's your show. It's your show. Midnight Star. Yeah, at midnight, the stars are definitely going to shine, but we're looking at a 100% chance of rain. The sun has risen, and your business is certainly going to shine. Quick look and a glance through the headlines again. Yeah, what's really trending? Newspaper headlines. President Bola Tinubu said, though there is poverty and suffering in our country, in Nigeria, he said, we are not the only nation facing such situation. And he went ahead and cautioned criminals against vandalism of rail tracks and stealing of electric cables, describing such acts as pure sabotage. He also said that good economics at a harsh time was the challenge his administration must face, adding that no matter how difficult or how challenging it could be, he would not turn his back on Nigeria. President Tinubu, who spoke in Lagos when he received a delegation from the National Assembly who came to felicitate with him on the occasion of the Eid al-Kabir, he urged citizens to embrace a new value system to make progress. But the president comment that Nigeria was not the only country facing poverty somehow evoked criticism from former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and other stakeholders, including the Labour Party and all that. And Atiku said he was actually elected to tackle instead of amplifying, that he was elected to tackle the issues and not to amplify the poverty we are facing at the moment, and should stop making excuses for allegedly inflicting multi-dimensional poverty on Nigerians. That's where we are. Well, the unending turbulence in Rivers politics, the intrigues, the highs and lows, and it turned bloody yesterday. Mayhem in Rivers State. The feud between Yesowike and Fubara. 2 persons were feared dead yesterday in Rivers State as youths besieged the headquarters of many local government areas following the expiration of their tenure of a chairman of the 23 local government areas in the state. This, of course, is coming as the state governor Fubara thanked ex-chairmen for their service and directed the heads of local government, heads of local government, to take over the affairs of the local government. Unfortunately, Fubara also assured residents that he will fearlessly lead the way to ensure that peace continues to prevail in Rivers State. While also protecting all patriotic supporters for standing on the path of truth. Reacting to the crisis in the state, elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark blamed the former governor Yesowike for the precarious situation in the state, insisting that godfatherism must die in Rivers State. And we say amen to that. Some members of the House of Representatives, under the aegis of the G16, have urged Rivers State Governor Fubara to charge former local government chairman in the state with treason for attempting to continue in office despite the expiration of their 3-year tenure. A policeman, a vigilante operative lost their lives when some persons invaded the Omoma local government area headquarters. Well, down in Anambra State, the Punch newspaper, Anambra State government, through the Ministry of Women and Social Welfare, has arrested a couple and one other for suspected human trafficking in Ifiteduno. Ifiteduno is in Duno Kofia, local government area of Anambra State. The media aide to the Women Affairs Commissioner Chidima, who disclosed this, yesterday, said the couple, Temple and Ndubisi Wanko, were arrested alongside Ebere while attempting to sell their baby daughter for 1 million naira. Their baby daughter. The couple, again, is suspected to have sold their other 2 children who they claimed have died. You see where we are. He asks now to say devil. Have you seen devil lately? Turn a blind eye and be careful what you do for money. Be careful what you do for money, right? Well, I want to thank you. It's 8:47. You made my morning. Yes, it's back to work. The hustle continues. And believe it or not, the hustle is real. Good luck. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good for you, baby. But I don't know about that. As many times as we've loved and we've shared love and made love, it doesn't seem to me like it's enough. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. Well, I don't know
92.9.
Good morning.
Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
Say no to culture. Say no to cultism. Say no to confront. They know they pay person food, so no join.
In a state like ours, where unity and respect for human life is key, let us join hands with our dear Governor, Dr. Alex Oti, and strongly kicking against actions inimical to the protection of life and regard for it. Let's say no to cultism in our academic institutions and localities, as it poses significant dangers to both individuals and society at large. Again, in the new Abia, touting is not tolerated and is totally unacceptable, as revenue collection is now digitized. Remember, do not pay cash to anyone in the name of revenue. Do not also forget that the government restriction on movement of heavy-duty vehicles in Aba and Umuahia from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. is still in place. Do not fall foul of the law. Together, we can contribute to the growth of a better and prosperous Abia.
This message is brought to you by the Abia State Orientation Agency under the able leadership of the Director General, D.K. Wankwo.
Say no to confront. They know they pay person food, so no join you they get.
Drink that, don't go for it. Yeah. Life na highway. Me, I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, oh, no limit in my way. God don't make them my back. Nourishment to give me spark. So I go shine my shine and I will go for it. Go, go. No limits, go for it. Go, go. Drink that, don't go for it.
Chinedu Mama, esogbula onwe gị ma ya ma papi a ga-erute ebe a na-egbughị oge. Eji m Sonia tomato mix esi erimeri jollof na-amasị ha. Ha wuchiela.
Esichala erimeri jollof ahụ.
Kpọmkwem, ọ bụ ọsọ ka ndị agbata obi gị ga na-eji alọta n'ụlọ maka ọmarịcha erimeri ejiri Sonia tomato mix sie.
Ọ na-enye obi ụtọ mgbe gị na ezinụlọ gị na-erikọta nri.
N'ezie mama, Sonia tomato mix na-eweta njikọ. Ngwaahịa anyị ji anya isi emere n'ala Nigeria.
Tell me which kind thing Viva no fi wash away. Jenna tomato paste, the coffee stain your body. Viva go